Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of the Civ Show for this year. I am your host, Raising Zozo.
And Nystagmus.
And with us today, we have a special guest, the one, the only, the real RomanHoliday. Welcome aboard, RomanHoliday, who we'll call Louis, his secret identity, Louis. You got a secret identity from the identity. It's pretty deep. Welcome aboard, sir. How are you this fine evening?
Yeah, I'm very good, thanks. As I was saying, I've got my Yorkshire Gold. No warm beer. We've already had that. I'm bringing that up straight away.
Was talking about the warm beer, and he was very insistent that that's what you're going to drink today. And I was like, Nystagmus, I think that stereotype is untrue. And we argued about it. So it's not true? Nystagmus is wrong, is what you're saying?
It's complete nonsense.
I believe I admitted I was wrong immediately when someone who told me it wasn't true. I actually, unlike Zoe, I take feedback very, very constructively.
What? I am like the lord of constructive feedback. My life is nothing but feedback, okay? No. Maybe once upon a time, Nystagmus, I could get cringy with my responses, but I'm okay to have some feedback, okay? I'm fine.
Well, you're like a living feedback loop. Maybe I should integrate you in my AI. Maybe I don't know.
So. But I'm like that loop that only improves very slowly with each new evolution. And every evolution will come with like probably a de-evolution elsewhere. But I'll keep your algorithm strong, okay? Yeah.
That sounds very Canadian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
While Louis is explaining the mod that we're going to play today, Zoe, just let you know the title of the stream is still talking about a preseason multiplayer with White and Nerdy.
Oh, that's odd. Let me
I'm not White and Nerdy. What is this?
It changed it back for some reason. Okay, I must have not saved it. Yeah, it happens.
I think I put my mod in White and Nerdy's Discord a while ago, and he never played with it. So get him out of here. Get rid of him.
So, why don't you go ahead and explain to the good people what we're going to be doing today, Louis?
Yeah. So if you're listening, you may have heard of my AI mod. It's only been going for it's a pretty new AI mod in the grand scheme of things. I mean, some of them have been going for like 6 years or so. So mine's I've only been making mine for 9 months, and it's only been on the workshop for maybe 5 or 6. But anyway, yeah, it just got a bit addicting. I'm just continuously improving the AI, right? But I've been kind of saving all the progress I've been making for the last 3 months for this special version. And we're going to be playing this new 4.0 version, the last 3 months of evolution today. Yeah.
And who better to test it out than Zoe and Nystagmus to the CivShow? Hopefully the AI doesn't immediately kill us. So.
Okay.
No, I remember last time, right? My friend and I, we stayed up to 4:30 UK time to watch your stream when you were playing my mod, right? And I just remember the World Congress came up, and you guys didn't realize, but you actually voted. It was the grievances resolution, right? And you were at war with both of the AIs. And I think you were like too distracted by other things. You accidentally both voted for 100% more grievances for yourself, for both of you. I just thought it was just so funny.
Yeah,
so that definitely sounds like something that we would do.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never be so foolish as to vote myself into a bad position. At least not unless it was on purpose. It was all it was part of some larger
Zoe taking constructive criticism lasted all about 2 minutes before he decided to push back.
I just said that if I did it was part of a larger scam. Okay, there was something bigger going on. All right, I had big plans. All right, big plans. No, I believe that happened. I always mess up some silly detail like that ends up being completely detrimental. Okay, I do believe that everything's good and the stream has the proper name and it's not the White and Nerdy game, which was fun, by the way. We did a cocktail stream, you know, I got my butt kicked, but that's what multiplayer is all about. Okay, so I do believe now that I'm tuned in, you just gave a description of the scenario we're about to jump into.
What, me? Yeah.
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 Okay, so we're doing CompStomp. I gotta say, I love CompStomp. CompStomp to me, by the way, I started CompStomp. The term CompStomp,
No.
I didn't start it. Well, maybe I did. No, the term CompStomp to me, I first learned playing StarCraft, the original StarCraft, and it was a CompStomp game. Was 3 versus 5 AI, and it on the hardest difficulty. Go. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun going and either getting destroyed or holding out against the AI. So I feel this is the same idea that we're going with today. I see we're playing on a True Start map, and
Yeah.
and we're going to be surrounded. Was that the idea? We wanted to try and cluster together, or what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm thinking like, you know, 3 civs right in the center. I think the Stagnus wanted to play France, so we get invaded. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so why don't
no, I don't know.
why don't we start with oh hold on, Nystagmus. I just noticed that I have 0 ping to you. Naturally, let me fix that. You know, I noticed that right now. That's the Zozo way. You ready to start the game? Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, wait. Okay, now it's good. Okay, so
I'm gonna pick the best French leader.
you're going with Eleanor. You know what? I just did a game. I've been in a big culture mode lately because of all the practice I did for the Civ Give. I was originally going to be Sedata. Sedata. I don't know how to pronounce that. So I've been really practicing culture. So I just did a game recently with Eleanor, and it was a lot of fun. It was actually yeah. I didn't even do the crazy what do you call it, dramatic ages, and it worked out. Anyways, all right. So you're gonna be Eleanor. Very good. RomanHoliday or Louis. What are you thinking?
I think I'll let you pick first, and I'll pick
Oh.
based around that. I think.
Oh, okay. So this is True Start, right? So
Yeah.
Well, like, even on this big map, I wonder is if I go England, is that still too close to France?
I think you're actually fine on this map. This map is so big, it's ridiculous.
It looks like England's already in the game.
Well, if I chose England, we can change it, right?
Yeah. You can always put Scotland in to annoy you.
You know, I think annoying Zoe is part of this too. Wilfred Laurier is in here, so there's a little tiny piece of Canada.
No, you're not allowed to play Canada.
Okay.
No, it's because it's another map pack. You can still pick
I
civs
see.
that aren't True Start,
I see.
but you'll just spawn somewhere random.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, you can risk it if you want.
So just to remind you, Zoe, Coupe is not in Europe, so don't pick Coupe.
I'm not picking Coupe. Okay. I'm gonna go with England. I will.
I'm gonna ask you Canadians to name like 15 European countries later, and
Okay, that's fair.
see if you can do 5.
That's fair. I'll be the one that starts
Want me to do
because
5 right now? I can do
he
5
can do
right
it.
now.
Yeah, he can do it. Can I do it? I don't know. Let's do Age of Steam. Okay. This one is all right. Yeah, I'll do Age of Steam. Victoria,
Okay, I
Age
see
of
how it is. The best civ in the game,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
I remember last time you played my mod. It was such a worse version of my mod back then. But you guys were so desperate to play Babylon. I had to use my re-rolls about 6 times to stop me from playing them.
Oh wow.
and John's inside information. It was only when my friend was watching and you didn't actually know it was my friend. He put in the comments saying, like don't play Babylon, it'll be too OP. It was only when he did that, then the Stagnus was like, Okay, maybe we shouldn't actually play Babylon. People are getting annoyed here. It'll be too easy.
Yeah, Babylon is weird in
I
any game.
listen to the chat. The chat tells me what to do. So
Yeah. Well, anytime I see Babylon in a game, ultimately, it's like, why is Babylon here? Because like Babylon's usually not permitted. It's like an unspoken rule. No Babylon. All right.
Honestly, you should see Babylon on my AR mod. It is absurd. I don't. They're not in the leaderboard, so they won't be in this game. But maybe another time.
Well, now I'm gonna have to go and do that. What are you thinking, Louis?
Oh right, yes, I need to pick someone. Yeah, if you know me, which you obviously you don't yet.
Not yet.
But
We're getting there.
I'm terrible at multitasking. I only do one thing at once. Like,
Okay.
normally quite well, but only one thing at once. My friend was bullying me for it. So the more you talk to me, the less I think about the actual leader. That's the problem.
All right. No talking to Louis.
No. I'll have a look now. So we got France and England. Oh, so I think we need to think about what victory we're gonna go for, right? And like who's gonna do religion, etc.
Okay. Well, Age of Steam, pretty good at going to the moon. I think Age
Yeah.
of Steam can do any victory condition, in my opinion.
It's just so OP, just do anything. It's true. It's ridiculous.
I'm kind of just stuck doing a culture victory. Am I not? Pretty much.
You have to remember that the victories are like with teams, the victories are shared between the teams. So you really want to. Well, basically, what you want to do is so actually how it works is it only for most of the victories it only judges them off the best performing player. So you kind of what you need is like say you're doing culture victory, one player that really souls in on culture victory, and then two supporting players to like send that player gold, etc., to help them out, defend them, give them a religion maybe, etc.
I was just gonna go domination. Just try to just sweep over the world.
Kind of like what England does, right?
Yeah. I think that like if I was going domination and like you guys were working towards maybe religion or I like that. I like Jow.
I think I'll play Portugal and maybe if Nastagmus is going for culture victory, I could like bankroll him maybe.
Okay.
I don't normally play Portugal, but
leaders, so we have to switch out whoever.
Yeah, we already have a Yao Zhao in the game. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, Yao. Sorry if you're Spanish and you're listening. I'm very sorry.
We butcher.
Any Portuguese?
Oh yeah, sorry. Portugal is Portuguese. Sorry. No, I've double offended them.
Who can't name European countries now?
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see a bit. We'll see how many countries you name.
Is the map such that Spain and Portugal can occupy that peninsula, or do we want to take?
Yeah.
Can okay.
You can kind of colonize a bit of. I'm not colonize. That's the wrong word. You kind of get to a bit of North Africa as well. So
okay.
Yeah. If that is if Spain doesn't get there first or Dido. So yeah, I've not been focusing on like 100% focusing, but we've got like how many civs in the game do we have? So there's us 3 and then there's 17 with 2. So that's 14 plus 3, so that's 17 civs. Yeah, that seems a good amount.
Yeah, I'm sure this game will run nice and fast. Real smooth.
Especially when we have to leave in a second and let it run on the Stagmus's computer, which I remember you complained about last time.
Well, we'll see if we can upgrade that. Okay, well, I think if we're good, we could start.
Yeah, of course. So I think what we should do just to minimize desyncs, just for risk-free, if we just leave, it will make the Stagmus the host, and we can just rejoin.
Okay.
If that's all right.
Sure. Okay.
So I'm just gonna save the config and then leave.
All right, and I'm just gonna leave.
Yep.
Oh, Nastagmus, you gotta click off, don't you?
I did.
Okay, I didn't. Luckily, I just did quickly.
Wait, the Stagmus stays in, he doesn't leave.
No, the game was about to start though.
Oh, right.
Because
Sorry.
I left with the clicked on.
Yeah. I did it. I clicked it off. Don't worry, it's fine.
We did it. Look at this. This This is good. Classic Civ show. We're starting right on time at 7:30ish.
Oh, yeah. To be fair, I mean,
Oh, yeah, double check the
I'm
pings,
sometimes
guys.
late to things, so.
We'll work on it. We'll make sure that this year, either we'll just change the start time to 7:30, or we will get the 7 o'clock start. It's fine.
It's 7:30. That's 12:30 for me.
There's reasons. Yes, that's true. You know, this is the first show of the Civ show with just myself and Nystagmus. As everyone knows or may know, or you know, I don't know, maybe you've been under a rock. Everybody should be tuned in to the Civ show for Discord and Twitch and Twitter and all that information. Our illustrious Moy Sauce has stepped down from the Civ show. It's been a fantastic run, and myself and Nystagmus we understand, and we definitely wish Moy the best as he progresses successfully through life. I've been, I think, in a way, doing Civ content with Moy for like, I don't know, how long has Civ 6 been out? Because we actually started on a little known show, the Turns of War, and he was little brother Moy, because he didn't know how to play the game yet. So in our first game, I took him under my wing, because I was Russia, and I was like, little brother Moy, because I knocked him down pretty quick, and it did not take long for Moy to learn the game and become way better than me, who is a very much a play by the seat of my pants sort of player. But either way,
it was only a few thousand hours or whatever, whatever everyone has in the game.
Yeah. Either way, we love Moy, and I don't want to say that he'll be missed, because he's always going to be here with us in our hearts, and so much of the show and the heart and soul of it was Moy, and we're going to do our best, you know, to carry the torch, and but yeah. So we love you, Moy, and we wish you all the best for sure. I don't know if Nystagmus wants to comment on anything.
I think you said everything, but I would have said too. I usually let Zoe just go in and talk.
What? That's not.
Oh wow, this is an interface I'm not used to.
Yeah, it's CQUI is the one I tend to use. A lot of other people prefer just like a bunch of other ones, but I kind of like how it. No, wait, never mind. I've just interrupted like the Moy leaving sequence, which is terrible. Continue. Sorry.
I'm good. I said my bit, and Nystagmus is good. So no, it's okay. Talk away. Is everyone in? By the way, everyone's in the game. That load was
in the game.
Was real fast.
Yep, I've next turned. Yeah.
Okay.
But I just wanted to say, like, obviously, I don't know Moy very well. I mean, I've sent him a few messages on Discord and stuff. But you can just tell he's an excellent guy. I mean, he has that ability to just whip ridiculous jokes out of nowhere. I like how one of my favorite things actually is I like how on your stream, just occasionally, I don't know who did this, but just the chat just goes, "Oh, Moy's big bad," or like, "Don't trust anything Moy says."
Big lie.
Oh, those are some of the those are like some of the bots that we have. So if you put like if you say something like this, like right, if you put lie at any point, right, or mad, I think mad's one of them. It just like pops up automatically, yeah.
And it's true though, big lie, he's big mad. I didn't turn one settle. I don't know if I was supposed to, but I moved, slowing down everything.
Did you next turn? It's just stuck on please wait.
Yeah, I next turned. Do you ever first desync?
Normally what happens with Civ is that from my experience, is you load in the game, it breaks, and then you're on the second or third attempts, it just works perfectly for whatever reason. I just don't know why.
Well, if we're all experiencing that, like I can try exiting and re-entering, or
Have you just try pressing pause and unpause and just P and just spam P on your computer so that does nothing?
sure.
So, Zoe, did you not settle?
No, I didn't settle.
You broke the
Oh,
number
no.
one rule of True Start map.
Oh, was I not supposed to do that?
You're supposed to settle in place, man.
I didn't know that. Well, I can, we can reload it, I guess. Is that serious? Like, am I?
It's like it's an unofficial rule.
It's an
unofficial.
okay. You're messing with me. You're messing with me. That's not why.
But the game knows, right? Like the game
I
is.
don't even know if this is
and
gonna let me pause it. I don't think I can do anything.
Yeah, I rarely get this bug. Of course, we're live on the Civ show, and of course it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Just, I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm not saying it's because of the Civ show. I'm just saying it's because I'm on the Civ show. That's why.
Let me, I guess, exit and rejoin. Should it be me that does it?
No, I just recommend everyone everyone restart your game. We'll just make a new, I'll just load a new. We'll just make a new game quickly.
Okay.
I've got it saved, so it won't take long.
Yep.
Otherwise,
So
what we have to. Otherwise, what? Sorry.
I'll just turn one settle next time. We'll blame that. We'll blame that.
That's why the game didn't work.
Yeah,
It was pissed off.
That's why. It was just like, what? You didn't turn one settle, you fool.
It didn't even next turn. It's just that was it. That your game was finished.
Yep, it's done. Oh, you're hey. At least you're now on my my friend list. So that's good.
Oh, I'm no longer a scammer. That's a British scammer.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad. Right.
I'm making a new game right now, so I can just invite everyone in.
Oh yeah. Wait, no, this time I made
Yeah, he's gonna make the game.
I can just load a config and get it. It's all
What am
back
I
how it was.
doing listening to Nystagmus?
What?
And you guys are the veterans. To be fair, you've played. You've played and know a lot more about Civ than me, most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'd think. You'd think that would be true, but like I'm like an animal when it comes to. I'm just instinctive, very instinctive. Not a whole lot of thinking sometimes. All right, Victoria.
Yeah, Portugal.
Steam. Here we go.
Let me just fill the leader pool with random European civs so we don't just get like South American civs. 1 second. It was half full, I just didn't finish it.
I like that it was half full and not half empty. That's very revealing.
Does that say a lot about my
It does.
psyche or something?
It does. It really does.
Oh, I guess I'll take that. I think that's a good thing, probably.
It's the biggest compliment.
It's not a bad thing.
I did this once with my friend actually, and I accidentally put Simon Bolivar on the map because for some reason I thought he was European when I was selecting the civs. So that's not going to happen this time. Don't worry.
Simon Bolivar is totally European. Yeah, that sounds historically accurate.
He's closer than some.
Yeah.
All right. Just putting Alexander on there. Right, done. Save config again.
All right.
Let's go.
Here we go. Everyone's good for ping, I hope.
I was.
I'm sure Louis checked.
I never really checked ping actually, to be fair.
Oh, that explains a lot now. So it wasn't my fault.
Oh wait,
at
no,
all.
it comes up red, doesn't it? It comes up red if it's bad. So I would say actually.
It does. Sometimes it comes up green though. It's weird with ping. Just as long as it's not 0.
Hey, interesting.
Yeah.
Or maybe if you use multiplayer helper, it'd probably help you.
Maybe. The multiplayer helper apparently solves all the problems. So.
Well, it's not working at the moment, but yeah, if this doesn't work, then it is just yet another map pack. I mean, it's mainly designed for single player. It uses lots and lots of lure, so it's quite unstable in multiplayer, I find. Like it does work, but normally when I use it, we have to restart like 3 times before it worked. So we'll see. Yeah.
Let's keep our fingers crossed. Here on this TheCivShow, we always just hope for the best and smile when it doesn't work. All right.
That's the best.
I'm in the
Is
game.
that what all Canadians do?
Yeah. Hello.
I'm joking. No, yeah, you stereotyped me about the warm beer, so I'm getting my revenge now.
Okay. I'm
never gonna live that down, am I? It's gonna be like the Civ Give next year, and it's gonna be like, hey, do you want a warm beer? Do you want a warm beer? Like,
I'll like send you some like warm beer by post or something. I'll pay the £50
well, you can
import
technically
fee or
send
whatever
me
it
any
is.
beer by post, and it'll show up warm at some point, right? Like,
Oh yeah, I don't know. I was gonna send it with a heater or something. I don't know.
like now I see what Nystagmus is talking about. Like, look at all these fancy gizmos. This stuff is just take for granted.
you're selling next to the best natural wonder in the game there, Zoe. So
I know the cliffs of I like that I start like right there and I get all this gold and all this culture. That's awesome. Paris.
I mean, you clearly
like,
don't because you moved away from it last time.
well, because when I wanted to build my holy site there to get like a big bonus because I was like gonna go. You know what? Maybe I'll do a holy site. That'd be a big bonus.
Oh,
there.
fair.
But no, I learned my lesson. Okay, let's hope that this all works out. I think my start is a little better than both of your starts. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, we'll see what Sib's in the game. We don't know who's in the game yet.
True.
how are you gonna mess this one up, though? So.
I don't know. Let's just hope that the first turn rolls over. That's how I'll mess it up. Is at least it's blinking. I don't know if it was blinking last time. Come on.
It's still saying it's waiting for still waiting for Zozo.
Mine just says please wait.
I love Civ.
Yeah.
Civ netcode with mods. It's amazing.
What I love is like I think like every time on the TheCivShow we say something like we're gonna test ahead of time to make sure that whatever mods we're using work okay.
Oh, the time actually did load, but it made the Stagnus desync. We actually got to move it to Stagnus's PC actually. So
okay, that's a start. And Stagnus desyncing is at least is something.
All right.
Yeah, I desynced. Yeah.
All right, no problem. What we'll do is, okay, we're just gonna like do the classic, get rid of all mods other than my AI mod and like CQUI and like that's it, I think.
Okay.
And we'll just use Frax's mid training. That'll work well.
Okay. Do we think it's a conflict with like a mod conflict? Is that why we don't?
It's normally mods that you use lure. That's what breaks multiplayer normally. Especially like random number generation and stuff like that.
And White Nerdy is saying, I found that the YNAP to be unstable in multiplayer.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Yeah. So that's good actually because now there's one other person to confirm that is my suspicions are true.
Well, surprise everybody! That's the whole point of today's show. Was we were actually just doing some testing and playing a game. What? No, we're not gonna play a game.
No.
Okay, so
all my friends are gonna be laughing, right? Because whenever we play Civ, there's like an hour of this, and they always get so angry at me, and they're gonna be laughing. They're gonna be like, "I told you so!" Like this always happens. This is why we just play another game.
So should I quit?
Yeah, quit the game.
Okay.
And then, well, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna edit that collection I made, remove like most of the mods, and then we'll override that new collection.
Okay, let's do that. Here's some turmoil upstairs.
Now, in classic CivShow fashion, what will happen is we get the game to work, and then Louis' new fancy AI just roll over and crush us.
That'd be perfect.
like
Oh, no.
immediately. It would immediately happen.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. It depends where we spawn, I guess. All right, that's a pretty basic collection now. It's got like 8 mods in it or something. They're mostly UI mods, so yeah, just overwrite with that, and then restart your game.
Oh, pardon me. Okay, so I'm gonna refresh this
So-
list, this fancy list.
Yeah, no more. No map pack. I'm never using that again in multiplayer. It's actually a complete nightmare.
So we're just gonna turn off everything except for.
No, I left them on. Just go on my collection. There's like 7 there still. Just overwrite if that's all right.
Okay.
Where's the collection? Where the same link you gave us before?
Yeah, the same link. Just go in and override it.
And then I'm just restarting my game twice. If
Okay.
you are watching, this is not just some weird superstitious thing. Apparently, it does actually work, and like from my experience, it does actually. So, just restarting your game a few times after you get a new selection of mods for multiplayer.
I love these customs. They're great. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna believe. I believe. Okay. I'm gonna exit the game.
No, you have to pray to Sid Meier, otherwise it doesn't work.
Oh, nocturnal morning, give us one more turn today.
So when you open the game, you should have 9 mods enabled. No more, no less.
No more, no less. 8 mods thou shalt not have. 10 is right out.
If you have 10 mods, that's sus. Get out of it. I watched a bit of
Yeah.
on your Twitch the Among Us from 2022, and that was quite funny actually.
It was great. Sassy's putting together another one, I'm pretty sure.
I watched the first like 15 minutes or something. I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been Sassy actually. Got like the engineer role where you can go in vents, and then everyone just voted them out immediately because they thought they were imposter.
The problem with games like that is when someone like me plays it, I have to stay so quiet and be so well behaved. Otherwise, I'd be my own downfall. Or if I do anything, I'm gonna be sus. But yeah, that game, like Potato Big Whiskey, was so good at the game. Like he knew how to.
I'm just not surprised.
And yeah, it was beautiful.
My favorite moment in that entire game was when he hit the emergency button. And he was just like, "I literally just saw someone." Like he was like always everywhere. He always witnessed like people just getting killed.
It's so good to be that person because then you can just hit the button and say someone's killed when they haven't, and everyone believes you.
Okay, I have done your custom. I have gotten everything and restarted the game twice.
Yeah.
I have exactly 9. No more, no less.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm all ready
yeah.
to. Same thing.
And I am now joining.
All right, so yeah, I've made a game.
I'm gonna shake my real lemon. Okay, as you're supposed to do as part of the custom. Good. I think I have a rattle here. I can shake too. If that helps.
Got touch some wood in your room as well. Like find something. I've got a wood table, so that's
Okay,
all
we
right.
got wood table.
Yeah, and then you finally have to pray to Sid Meier.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
need to be invited into the game.
One more turn. All right, I have ping to Louis, and I am in the game.
All right, I've put some random amount of civs, and I hope that's probably right. And good news because it's for Axis Med. I don't need to pick the leaders because they will just be all European.
It'll automatically be. Now, that option does exist as well with the yet another mods. You just have to turn it on. Like there's a lot of cool options in there. Like you can even do
Mhm.
stuff like
Mm.
deciding how many population a city starts with, and all sorts of neat stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I really got into the Yet Not Another. It was the North America, where it was like North America was the whole world, and they did the map sideways, and it was a really good map. It's a fun map. The only problem with
Oh,
it
well, like
was,
tilted axis or something?
yeah, well, it
That
was just
cool.
on its side, but it was North America. It was just you can fit because of the Civ. The nature of Civ is it's a long map, right? It's a more longitude map. So by putting it on its side and having that, East and West is North America and South America, it allowed to have more use of
Oh,
the map space. And
that's so interesting.
what was really cool, but also kind of lame about it was the Amazon. Once it got one forest fire, it like never stopped burning, and like the yield just
Oh
got
no.
huge, because like one forest fire. Because by the time it got to the other side of the map, it would start another forest fire, and it would burn
Okay,
everything.
so I hate to interrupt, but can someone invite me to the game?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
there you go. Yep. Done. I was wondering why you weren't there. I actually accidentally added an AI for you. We're about to start the game
Yeah,
with
we're
an
gonna
AI.
start.
Yeah, and you thought I was paranoid and we were gonna start a game without me when I left.
Yeah, yeah. Never happened.
Yeah, you're paranoid. No, it's only because you said that your paranoias are now coming true.
It's
That's
not
why.
paranoia if it's true.
If it's true. Oh, you gotta change
No, I was
that.
just doing it to annoy you. No, that wasn't actually. No, because I was looking at you. I was like, why haven't you gone deities? Because you weren't even in the game.
He was not picking up on the body language at all.
Yeah,
All right,
Also
apologies.
join
I'm
our team
in,
there, Zoe.
and I've
You have to
clicked.
join our team.
Oh, see, I was testing you to see if you were paying attention. Well done, you pass.
Okay, yeah, it should work now. We've got. There's no error messages.
Gotta
I'm
work.
reassured. We've
Gotta
got rid
work.
of all that nonsense. Oh yeah, let's just for precaution, let's let the Stagnus host because that's another thing apparently that does make a difference. So everyone leave quickly.
Okay, I like this custom. I like it. Here we go. It's
And
Stagnus,
has
you're
everyone
in,
left? Can I join?
and I'm in.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm joining now. we say shit runs before the stream.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
well.
yeah. Oh.
Oh well.
These
In
are
in hindsight.
these are all perfectly cromulent lessons to learn, and we will one day. I vow
Just
it. I vow
FYI,
it, okay.
we're playing on a Med Serradian map, and I'm not sure how big England is, but oh well. You're playing an OP Civ anyway, so.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
We ready?
he says, yeah, we'll see.
We're starting.
Oh, finally. This is actually quite good for my Civ games. There was always about 2 hours to trying to make it work.
That's dedication. That is dedication to getting a game going.
No, honestly, at the it was last weekend, right? And my friend and I, the game is so loud I can't even hear myself. So I'm just gonna turn it down. Sean Bean is speaking over me.
Oh, that's Sean Bean.
No, we were also saying, yeah. So my friend and I actually spent 4 hours. What we were trying to do is get True Start Europe, and we were both spectating the AI at the same time. So we're going to do this video right where we're both commentating and we can both look at different parts of the map, etc. But I think it was yet another map pack. No matter what we did, it desynced on turn 1. So.
Holy Barbarossa! What the heck is this start? The irony is that
I warned you. I warned you.
The Cliffs of Dover is right beside me. At least I see the Cliffs of Dover. But wow, I'm like in a like edge of the map, garbage land, UK. Here we go.
Shut up.
Okay.
Garbage land.
Garbage land, UK. Like that.
Yeah, there's like warm beer everywhere. It's horrible.
Okay, it's warm beer. It's. All right. Well, I don't care, but I moved. I'm like, there's no way I was starting where part of my opening city would be inaccessible, non-existent terrain. Okay. Well, hey.
Is that what you call the UK?
It would be, yeah. It would be the CivShow, without Zoe getting. Starting with an amazing start and then reloading into the worst possible start
No,
imaginable.
That always
you're,
happens to me, actually. Yeah.
but you're not playing Germany, so I don't know how that happened.
I know. Well, let's see if we can roll a turnover, and if we
Come
can do
on.
that, everybody wins.
Let's see if this is computing. Oh,
Is it going? It went.
it's done it.
It worked.
It's done
Yay!
it.
Okay. Good night,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah. See you later. It show's complete. That's all we're doing was turn 1.
I don't have to bother building a scout because I have like so little territory. Look at this. France is gonna have tons of territory.
Oh, I just
You've
hope you
got
spawn on the
tons of
Gaul or something.
territory. Oh my gosh.
I just hope you spawn on Barbarossa and the Gaul. That's what I hope.
By the great hand. Okay. Bring it on.
So
I've already got promotion.
so
actually.
you can when you get well, no, if you get like sailing, you can get across the English Channel, right? Because it's not ocean.
Yes, I'm aware of what sailing does. Okay. I'd also
Okay.
need shipbuilding though. Okay.
Well, no, because then you can get the northern city over here, which is goals here. Oh, man.
I called it, mate.
Keep going this thing. What
Yeah,
can I
your
get?
spawn's not so good now.
What can I get there?
And I've met Georgia, who's on the same team as them.
Okay, interesting.
No, you can still get that city there, Zoe.
Okay, cool. I'm
With
gonna
goal.
try. I'm gonna try. I think the first
I've just
thing I'm
realised-
gonna get-
Sorry, you continue. Sorry.
No. I'm literally like saying out loud. The first thing I'm gonna get is
Mm.
now that the game has started. I saw that White Nerdy is here, so in honor of White Nerdy, I'm going to create a little beverage for myself. For you, Nerdy. For you.
Beverage.
So Zoe,
Yeah, buddy.
should I just do the whole warrior spam and kill them?
Why
They're already
are you,
unhappy with me.
Why are you only
No,
asking me? You have two
I
partners
wouldn't
here.
risk it.
Okay, this isn't Peppermint Butler we're dealing with. This is an AI. Okay, you gotta have a little finesse. Okay, a little, you gotta care a little about it. If it was
I would
Peppermint
just say-
Butler, I'd say sure.
I would be very careful. Like you're so close to them. They have an early game unique unit, and the AI can see that you have no units and no defenses. So you're going to be like
That
its
is
prime
true.
target.
That is true.
That's
It's
why
like-
I'm building. That's why I'm second building a warrior. My scout finished right when I met them, so now I'm building a warrior.
It's
That-
like
that is wise.
It's like an old school Civ. I swear this has been true of like most Civ games. That if you want the computer to not attack you, you need to have a standing army, even if it's just garbage warriors.
Yep.
Oh, I got a scout from a nice. I get to scout the rest of my. Oh wow, whoo! Wow, this is.
Oh
this is
wow,
a
you can
big-
scout your
This is a
prophetic
big
island.
island here. Wow, wow.
The game is taking the mic there. There you go. I have to say though, before I jinx it, all that random stuff we just did, like restarting the game and making the
nice to
Stagnus host,
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah,
It does work.
Works. It's how. It's the beauty of the ritual. Okay.
So I
It's
kind
there.
of feel the Rhine River is in the wrong place.
Oh, are you accusing this map of historical inaccuracies?
Wait, Firaxis made this map, so you just
That's
insulted
like
Firaxis. How do you
spitting
feel?
in Sid's face, Nystagmus.
So
I hope you
the Rhine River is south of Paris. That's not where it's supposed to be, right?
Oh, I have heard that there is a bug with the river naming system,
Oh, right. That's right.
and it was just never, and it was just always existed on custom maps. I think.
Because it'll always make the name of the river based on the first civ that starts closest to it, right? So it may have renamed it. Oh wait, but it'd be something French. I don't know. Maybe Germany's near there. What's it called? What's the river called that you're so offended by? Like, what's the new name?
The Rhine River.
Okay,
Oh
but you're
yes,
saying
so,
it's in the
so,
wrong
so Germany's
place.
nearby then, yeah.
Yeah. So they're
Yeah.
like
But
I
they
have
would
the
be
river,
between me and you.
I have the River Tees. River Tees. Louis, do you live near the River Tees? Is that a river?
No.
All right.
I lived in the
so-
River Thames. It goes through London, yeah.
This is Tees. There's no way to pronounce that Thames. No way.
I'm not sure I even know where the River Tees is.
Where
to
is
be
the
honest.
River T? And it's not even T like T. It's Tee. Maybe
So,
it's S.
So
hits.
to
I'm
interrupt,
gonna have to look that up where that is actually. It's probably
your
embarrassing.
river talking here. So Gauls denounced me.
I told you so. Unlucky.
So I'm gonna
It's,
build a
it's not it's
third,
not it's not me and
third
Zoe's
warrior.
problem. It's not my problem.
No, wait. No, I'll build a slinger. I'll build a slinger. Okay.
I'm such a great teammate.
This is for you, nerdy.
All right. So I'm gonna build a slinger.
Still good.
Okay.
But yeah, what I was about to say earlier is that what's quite funny is that you guys, you've played against my AI mod 3 times. I would say the first two. So this is really the first time playing against it because the first 2 times the AI mod was nowhere near as good as it is now, like nowhere near at all. But the time you played when it was kind of half finished, you played the ghoul. So you're now playing the ghoul again, but they should be even better this time than last time. So. I seem to remember you guys 2v1 the goal last time and still couldn't win. So so I wonder what it is this time.
Is there like if we were to like strategize the civs we should focus on? Like who would you think that we should take out first from who we've met so far? We've met the Gaul and we've met Georgia.
Well, I don't think it's going to be Georgia.
Georgia's going to be like tucked away somewhere.
Georgia is in the Caucasus underneath Russia. So yes, they would be very, very far away.
Oh my god, this is so weird. All of these extra options, like it nicely asked me, would you like to play as a multiplayer? It skips that.
So
it doesn't ask you if
White
you
Nerdy
want
White Nerdy's asking for an update on the mod.
on this mod.
My mod?
The state of the art hasn't been released yet mod.
I'm not talking to you, White Nerdy. You refuse to play it. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, Nerdy, why weren't you here today?
Yeah, Nerdy. Yeah, no. What he just wants to know about the status of the new version, or what does he want to know?
I don't know.
Sorry, I don't have a second monitor, so I can't read the
see
chat.
right now. It's up to Nystagmus to translate.
Yeah,
Should
I'll
get
let
that
you
on my
know when
phone
he
or
says.
something.
He's at LOL, so I'll let him know when he says the next thing. Out of curiosity, the Gulls special person, are they anti-cav?
No, I was just thinking that.
I'm gonna find out.
No, it replaces the warrior.
Okay, so I'm gonna get horseback riding.
I think the answer is they're anti everything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The Ghoul's like one of the worst civs to attack early game, right? Because that unit, right? If it attacks a unit that's stronger, it gets +10 combat strength.
Yeah.
So Horseman, it will have +10 combat strength against.
Yeah. You don't wanna pick a fight with the Gaul. Maybe we can make them our friends.
I'm not picking a fight with them. They are denouncing me, and they're gonna try to.
Oh, so what did you do? Did you remember to like send them a gift or something when you first met them? Like come on, Nystagmus, you gotta own diplomacy with the Gaul. They're
Classic.
easily offended.
That's what
Classic,
Julius Caesar did. He just sent them a gift. He had great relations.
That's a problem though with the teams. It doesn't matter if I have good relations with them. If they don't have good relations with Nystagmus, that's it. It was the annoying thing about having AI as a teammate as well. You can't control them. So very easy to declare peace.
White Nerdy is saying for you to DM him on Discord.
Me?
No, to Louis.
Oh.
I will do. We can repair our relations. White Nerdy, don't worry.
Yeah, and we're gonna start having more CompStomp games where we'll have White Nerdy here to defend himself. You know, like.
Yeah, at the moment it's just me. He's defenseless.
Yep. So
I could just make stuff up about him, to be honest.
And we'll believe it. We'll believe anything you say about White Nerdy right now as fact. We will make a Wikipedia page about it. Cliffs of Dover. You can't settle on Cliffs of Dover, but can you still modify it, or is it unmodifiable?
I think it's unmodifiable, but try.
Oh
Yeah, no, improvements can't be placed on it.
Okay.
Did the goal attack you?
I'm so dead. Oh my god. There's like no way. There's no way.
Rush masonry.
Yeah, get some masonry going, and we'll get you gold. Like, have they declared war?
No, but they have like 5 of those unique units that are coming my way.
The good news is that plus 10 combat strength is only against units, not cities at least.
Well, I have 3 warriors and 2 slingers, so and my slingers are I'm gonna put behind the river. So
Oh man.
Yeah, you need archery and masonry as soon as possible because I don't have to restart again.
Man,
You can just you can rejoin as the ghoul.
White and nerdy watching the stream. I really now I regret. I didn't know Calissa Dover couldn't be improved. I wish I had not taken what I did and gone to preserve instead. I'm sorry, nerdy.
so
I'm sorry.
I may do archery first then because masonry is like 12 turns away from me. So
You know what? Have either of you done mining?
pardon, sorry.
I am getting
So-
mining. I am about to get it.
I-
Why?
If Zoe goes for masonry, the Stagnus will get the beast for it. So ideally, we want to do that to speed up. So after Stagnus does archery, you have the beast for masonry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm researching archery right now. So
Yeah, they got a lot of those guys.
yeah, they're coming. They're coming for me. So
I would help you, but I'm miles away.
Yeah,
I forgot how big this
I
map
can
is.
give gold. Yeah. I love how big it is, but like where it's big, it's like England is just trash. Like, what is going on here? What is this sliver? I bet you the one that you made or whichever one we were gonna use was way better.
No, yeah, England was properly full size. That's a really good map. It's just unfortunate that it doesn't work in multiplayer. The ghoul have sent me a warning. Your lands are quiet and peaceful and weak. All right, cool. Calm down.
oh, there's some really good production tiles in Spain there. The hills and woods.
Bias. Game bias.
Oh my god. This is not good.
Okay, I'm gonna get masonry. I'll start researching it. I don't have any way of Eureka-ing it, unfortunately. There's no.
Oh wait,
There's no.
buy a
there's
warrior.
No stone.
Okay, so I can hire warriors from this Barb clan too. Okay.
Oh,
right.
good.
It's
Hey, Barb Clan.
pretty cheap. I'm gonna buy one actually as well.
I am going to too.
47 gold. That's bargain prices.
Yeah, basement bargain prices. How do you guys want to be about these city states? I guess we should be friendly, right? Like about who gets what. Maybe like
Yeah.
call out loud, you know. Like I'm going to get a religion. I'm going to grab a religion.
Okay, you're going for religion. Okay.
I'll go for a religion. Because I started
What?
starting right beside a natural wonder. I already had the Eureka, and I was like, yeah.
Oh,
all
of
right,
course.
I can.
You got 4 faith holy sites as
I
well.
already
Yeah.
got it right away. 4 faith. Let's make it work.
All right, so they're gonna declare war on me within 2 turns. I anticipate.
Okay, can we get some bets, Lords of London? Can we get the Nystagmus declared war on bets going? We'll just they're watching. They'll get a
I think there's an 80%
roll.
chance.
Yeah. Hey, you got a formidable defense going, man.
Honestly,
Yeah,
yeah.
see, literally the only good thing I am at this game. So
Is
Like-
turtling good? Hey,
yeah,
that's,
well, no, I
that's a
can
thing.
set up defensive lines pretty good. Like Moyes, a couple times where I've screwed over his plans because I had like field cannons and stuff, and I had encampments in places where I was able to hit like units going through a channel like 5 times in a single tile. So I am decent at that. That's the one thing I'm good at this game. Not good at literally anything else, but I'm good at that.
Well, you know, at least you have more than a sliver for your map, so that's that's a good thing.
All right, so I think another warrior.
I don't think Spain have spawned, which is so good for me.
Oh yeah, they definitely didn't spawn. There's like no way that they did. And I do match Gaul, and for some reason Gaul isn't settling their second city, which is kind of strange, right?
Hey, don't kick a gift gall in the mouth, as they say.
Yeah, I wouldn't insult them like that. It won't go down well.
No, not good for anybody.
Yeah, right here. Their settler's still on their capital, and it's attached to one of their.
Hey, that could be to our
Interesting.
advantage. Maybe they don't know
Yeah,
how to settle.
from watching. Oh, look, there you go. You've jinxed it. Look, they're moving it now.
Now they have 2 settlers. Good work, Nystagmus.
Well done.
Okay.
But having watched like ridiculous amount of AI play itself, like I think I've probably got like 500 hours watching the AI play itself, maybe. Um, um, yeah, that is a thing where occasionally they get a bit confused. Like it's rare. It actually, it's quite rare now. But sometimes for the first 20 turns or so, if they haven't explored much, or if there's kind of a military threat, they do get a bit confused and don't expand for a while. Don't know why.
Oh,
It's
maybe me spamming all these units is what like messed them up, right?
possibly. I mean, it literally could have just been the Bear Tree clan. I don't know.
Okay. So tell me, Louis, in this interface, how do I buy tiles? Where's the tile? We take these things for granted sometimes. Being used to.
I think if you've next turn, you can't. Oh wait. Yeah, you just click on your city and you can buy a tile immediately.
Okay, I'll try. It's probably just a zoism, not seeing something.
Oh, great.
Okay,
Well,
so I click
thanks,
on my London.
Thanks,
Is it
barbarians.
or oh no, the barbarians. Okay.
I don't see where the option is. Where is it on yours?
So it should just be you click on your city
Yeah.
and then all of the tiles
Oh,
immediately are
I see.
highlighted.
Okay, okay. Oh, that's faster. Okay, so I don't need to
Yes.
like. Okay, it's better. I knew it was. I knew it was something like it's better, and you're just not seeing how it's better. Okay, it's better. Everybody, it's better. Way better. That's way better.
You know what baffles me actually is in the normal game to buy a unit you have to go into a separate menu. I just never understand that. In this mod, it's just next. It's just a little gold button next to the unit. You just click on it and that's it.
Okay, okay. Oh man, I am not gonna make this in time. That sucks. How many am I away? 4, 5. No, there's no sense in buying a boat. I am not gonna be able to get this golden age. That hit really quick. Oh, 10 turns. Okay, I saw the 1. I was like, oh man, did I miss that? We're hitting another era. All right, I'll have time then. Okay, so if that's intuitive,
If I take God of War, right?
buying must be equally intuitive.
Yeah, God of War's a good choice. That's a very good choice.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
there's
buying
the
is
list
intuitive,
of units,
yes.
and there it is. Okay, interesting. I think my favorite thing about, like, because Civ, since Civ 2, and arguably, you know, now Civ 1, because people have gone back and done it, but since Civ 2, the mod game option has been there, right? It's been, like, it was a part of Civ 2 was, like, you could, and people did. I remember Civ Fantastic Worlds had lots of like modded content. I remember like where people just went and made all sorts of creative expressions. Right? I'm a Master of Orion player, and it had a Master of Orion mod in there. And you know, Civ is a game that's done that, and it's not like I don't think they invented it. Like lots of games have that you can make your own stuff up. But I've always loved that about Civ, and like to me, without knowing much about game design, it just seems like a smart move. When you allow
Honestly.
people to modify your game, you now have the world of your passionate players out making all sorts of content, and some of it might be bizarre, and some of it could wreck the game, absolutely. But there's a lot of it's going to be an interesting take. Is it something you want to do for everything? Maybe not, but there could be mods made that are like, wow, that's an actual improvement, that's interesting, you know, let's explore. And that's open source stuff, right? Like that's the advantage of having human creativity at the back of any invention, where they're trying things out and modifying and so I think that's really neat that with Civ is especially like so much creativity that people have come And it might be they feel that there's an improvement made, or it might just be I want a mod where it's Super Mario. I want to play a version of and is there a market for that? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I want to make a game that's about Super Mario, and then seeing what is developed. So seeing these modifications is cool. Like, these are neat modifications, which who knows? Maybe there's some useful ones there that could be learned from. What goes in? Like, do you? Is it that you play it and a game and are like, you know what, I want to change this, or is there a lot of like? Do you like ask around? Like, how do you go about making your mods?
Very good question. Yeah, it actually all stemmed from the fact that, well, really, it stemmed from the fact I was just annoyed that AI would never declare war on anyone. It really annoyed me. And so I have like this one particular friend, right? So I play Civ like not crazy often, but fairly often with my friends in multiplayer, right? From time to time, right? And I have this one friend, who literally every single game, like he knows who he is. Every single game
You
he
know
builds.
who you are, friend.
He builds zero military, like literally zero, and like plays like some kind of very the same Civ every time, very specific science Civ like Scotland or something, and plays exactly the same way every time. And like he can normally get away with building like zero units because because of the AI next to him. So that's kind of how it started. I was like, right, let's look at the files. How can we make the AI actually attack people that are weak and should be attacked? Because like that is how you win. Like normally, if you invade somebody else and you have twice as many cities, and as we know, Civ 6 is a very very wide game as opposed to say Civ 5. If you have twice as many cities, you normally twice as likely to win. Depends on the victory, right? So
Right.
if the AI can do that, it'll actually be competitive, and that's how it started.
I
Interesting.
just saw that Louis desync for a second there.
Yeah, I did actually when the game couldn't handle. I was talking too much.
You were talking about its code, and it was like, I don't think so.
Hopefully it's all right. I just saw white nerdy.
So I was wrong. I guess Goal isn't really hankering to declare war on me
looks
right
like
away.
they're actually kind of cowering, I would argue.
I think you're very lucky because the Gould have really bugged out here. But can you see I can't see Georgia, right? But can you see if you hover over Georgia, how many cities do they have? Because Gould only has one.
They only have one, too.
Really? Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, they're just hanging out here with their thing. Maybe they're like bugged out because I spammed all these units, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that could have thrown them off. That your power level started to exceed theirs. I don't know what AI are dreaming of. Do AI dream of electric sheep? I don't know. They might have been scared of what you were doing. Oh my god, my nose. This is the season.
And white nerdy, what inspires you to mod? I want to see my friends die.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah, I thought that was quite funny. He's redeeming himself slowly, I have to say.
And totally redeem yourself.
Just when I thought you couldn't do any darn.
I'm gonna try and maximize the number of cities I can build on this little sliver. I think I can get 4. Maybe I can get 5. 1, 2, 3. I think I can get 5. Ugh. I am definitely feeling that I'm coming down with some kind of virus. Ugh. I
hate that feeling.
I've got 3 kids, and I have Mrs. Zoe works at a daycare. Really, between 2 daycares, she supervises 2 daycares.
Oh wow!
So between that, it's I'm long overdue for something, because I haven't actually had a cold in a long time. I just realized I didn't name my beautiful cities yet.
I am deciding to build a settler,
What am I doing?
so the Gaul has not attacked me, so I guess I'll just settle behind Paris.
Yeah, to be honest, I am a bit perplexed at what's going on. It could have been the way it was uploaded or something, possibly.
Maybe we
Um,
need to develop an AI to make some kind of code to make the AI more aggressive. You know.
I wouldn't wish that. Yeah, I think that might already be the case. Um, yeah, there was see, I'd previously just been testing it as a local file, right? There was actually a bug when I loaded it. There was like it was saying one or two files. There were like one or two files extra that shouldn't have been, but I don't think that should affect anything. So, um,
It could be, I don't know, like, does the AI take in consideration teams? Like, does it look at our team collectively and say, oh, okay, you know, that's too much? Would that be the smart thing for an AI
it's
to do?
overwhelmed it.
I don't
No, the AI would. I don't think the AI considers that.
know.
I think we're bugging out a little bit here.
I do see a timely rollover.
Nope, it's rolling over.
Oh, it did it. It's
Oh no, it worked. It worked.
You gotta believe.
Got to start the GoFundMe for this Agnes's computer. Come on.
Uh, yeah, I'll get a new one. This one's like 4 years old now.
Oh, that's not old at all. To be fair.
It isn't, but I also I bought a prefabbed one. I don't really build computers. I heard it's way better to build it, so
If Zoe can build a computer, with Moist help, then you, Nystagmus, can build a computer. Probably with Moist help.
no. What I think is the one I got. I think I don't have a lot of room on the solid, the SS, the solid slate hard drive.
Okay.
And because of that, it's actually almost all used up. And I think that's what's actually slowing everything down.
So we can blame you? Are you saying we should
You are yeah.
we should blame you?
I don't know what happened, but like because this one when I got it, it only came with 100 gigs for the solid slate.
What? Oh no.
And now like I'm looking at computers now, it's like, yeah, man, 2 terabytes.
Yeah. To be fair, actually, if you are gonna get a new computer, like you might just want to buy the SSD like right now because, like SSD prices they vary a lot depending on like global supply and demand, and
Yeah.
at the moment they're like quite cheap, like pretty cheap. But like the rumor is at the moment that like, they're gonna skyrocket in the next 3 months. So I would get one now. Bit of advice if you're buying an SSD and you're watching.
Did they think of like a reason for that, or
I think it was I can't remember, but I think it was like a surge in demand from like AI or something like that. I can't remember. Is normally it's normally demand. It's either demand or supply, and I'm pretty sure it was demand this time. So I think it was like from demand from other kind of other uses like data centers.
Louis, I noticed with the barbarian, it's got like it's holding like 3 leaves, a little like leaf. What do these symbols mean?
I think with CQUI, it just it shows you what clan it belongs to just above it. So that should be the
Okay.
Free Leaf clan.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing.
Okay, hey, I accept your answer as truth.
it's something that's like watch it be like something that's always been in like it has nothing to do with anything that he's modded. It's just like, you don't pay attention when we're playing Dark Clans. That does that all the time.
I think it was like something that was in the game, and then I think maybe in CQI they kind of emphasized it more, something like that. So
Now I know you were both really worried. I did meet my golden age. Okay, I got it. I pulled it off.
oh, well done to be fair.
Yeah. So now I can.
And then it's Dark Age rest of the game when you only have two
Yeah.
deities.
Yeah. It's funny, like for classic, I often prefer a Dark Age, to be completely honest, because a classic Dark Age gives you often, if you're not silly, a heroic age for the medieval, and a heroic age in medieval can just be amazing. Like the options that having all of them. Not to mention, a Dark Age in classical is a vote for super science, right? Especially if you plan it, you're gonna have that the your Eureka is spreading religion. It's the evangels, so that you will have shrines, or you'll have holy sites everywhere. And with the what's it called, monotheism, or one of them, 75% science bonus minus 25% culture bonus.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that's a good one.
that's
To nerf
fantastic.
that was so good.
That's worth it. So yeah, I love a good Dark Age in the classic era. Alrighty, what are we gonna?
So I don't know if you are gonna approve of this move or not, but I'm just gonna spam units and kill Gaul.
Okay, do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Do it.
To be honest, I guess it's one of those things. It's a bit of a teething issue. But I have no idea what's going on. I've never seen the AI do that. Just sit there with settlers. I'm a bit confused.
They have
Maybe it
3
didn't load
settlers
properly or something.
and only 5 of these like special units, and I have archers. I think I can kill them.
What's that law in physics about observation messing with code? The Gull know they're being watched. That's why they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Look at all, they have all these settlers. They're not expanding. Something is definitely up. Maybe it's the true start. Maybe it has nothing to do with you. Maybe it's a true start. Maybe there's some conflicts there.
Maybe they because they are starting off where the Gaul like technically is supposed to be, right? Maybe that's how it glitched.
The Gaul are proto-French, are they not?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
they are.
Gaul is France, right?
Yeah.
Well, the area of Gaul is France.
Aren't they kind of? I thought they were Germanic.
They're a
I thought they were
Germanic
kind of-
tribe, but like
Yeah, it's that area
but-
that they occupied. Like
Gaul
Gaul
under
in
Rome.
Roman Empire, in the Roman Empire, Gaul was what we now call France, right?
yeah,
Like, it was a broad term.
oh no, Gaul, they're Celtic. They're
Is
not.
Gaul-
They're not.
Oh, we got a
No, my game just crashed. I just think it. I don't know what's going on, to be honest.
So I'm actually paused.
I mean, the Stagnus needs to free up some space on his
Yeah,
computer.
Gaul Celtic, but didn't, I don't know, didn't, and then they got into England, right? Like, I don't know. I thought Gaul was located where France is. Are we waiting for you to rejoin?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what to do. It's so frustrating. You know, I've finally learned my lesson out of all these times. I hate mods. I mean, apart from my own. We're gonna get rid of all of them. Or if I ever do this again, I'm gonna get rid of all the other mods. They just increase the chance of these things and instability and everything.
I think that because we did True Start, that is in a way, it's a scenario, right? True Start, TLC, or whatever, True Start location, TSL. So that could be conflicting with something. It might even just be one thing that it's conflicting with. So it is possible that maybe we should have just done like a normal map, not a.
I think so, and also I've got another friend, right, who has like is quite like a just not a very good PC basically, and he refuses to make any upgrades to it as well. It's the same. I mentioned him earlier about the headphones, but
it's the exact same as the Stagnus.
it's the same as the Stagnus.
Refuses to get
Like
upgrades.
my computer is not that bad, okay?
But basically, like, we dislike playing with him because the game just desyncs and breaks and stuff, and it just is horrible. And like, one thing we found with him actually is if you have over X a certain amount of civs in the game, or if the map's over a certain size, then the game just breaks. His computer can't handle it.
Well, we can. So I two suggestions. We can either you load back in and we keep playing, or we could start a new game on a normal map. It would be very disappointing to see if the other civs are not settling cities either. So
Something's going on there. I'm very perplexed.
I think it might be the True Start location that's messing with it.
I say, yeah, I'm very annoyed about this, but yeah, it happens. It happens sometimes.
All right,
So.
surprise! First episode of the season for the CivShow. We are gonna do some coding. Okay, so we're gonna go and watch the coder in action, and we're just gonna code tonight. Okay, everybody.
So we're leaving the game.
No, that's a joke. We're not.
You're just gonna look at the files.
Look over your shoulder and watch what you do.
You're gonna look at SQL for 3 hours. So it's exciting.
Do you want to try and rejoin, or do we want to call this game
I think
a Zozo victory and start a new
one? The warm beer victory. No, yeah, I think So I think what we should do is, like knowing the limits of computers, especially computers. So I'm just insulting everyone. This is just a very, I don't know, it feels an un-British thing to do, perhaps, but no, I think we just have like 1 or 2 mods, a smaller map, still on the team, bish bash bosh. It should be ready to go pretty quickly. So yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll quit. You guys can start setting up. I'm just be right back.
Yeah. You can tell how annoyed I sound.
Man, you're annoyed is like most of our like normal days, so don't worry. I'm not picking up on any annoyance. Pride, maybe. Pride. You're proud of your work. You know, here you are. You're showing it off to these daft fools over at the CivShow, and then it's like, oh, that's not very impressive. It's what you think we're thinking, but we're not.
Well, it's just when you watch thousands of 1,000 hours, like 500 hours of AI being good, and then you play next to it, and it just doesn't even settle a city. You're like, what's going on?
It's the multiplayer.
This is not right.
Okay, it's the multiplayer messes up everything. Also, I didn't want to mention it, but White and Nerdy does have some kind of voodoo doll at home, and he is trying to sabotage it.
I knew it.
Yeah, yeah. So.
No, I didn't know. He sent me a very nice message on Discord, so I appreciate that. Thank you.
He's never been known to be kind, so I don't know. Maybe his account got hacked. It's possible.
That is, I don't know, but maybe it's possible.
Okay, so you're gonna make a new game.
Yeah. So,
but you want me to turn off my mod? You want me to like?
I've reduced the collection to what? Okay, 6 mods. I've reduced it further for the Sagnus computer.
I really think it's the True Start location, but you know what? Mods.
I think it's just the map fight. And too many civs with Nystagmus.
And then when you add the Nystagmus factor, it's over. Okay, so I'm gonna unsubscribe to all. I'm gonna refresh this, and now I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did you change anything?
I've just updated it now.
Okay. Unless I have to go to like a new link. Is the same link? Subscribe. I still see 9 items on my side.
You right click and press refresh, does it?
I did. I hit refresh. I thought of that. It says 9 items.
Mine only has 6, right? 6 now?
Oh,
yeah.
Well, then I'm just gonna like,
just Steam.
I guess. I don't know what's going on here. It doesn't say 9. It says. Or it doesn't say. Now it says 6. There. I did it. Ha! Take that. All right. Subscribe all.
All right.
Overwrite subscription. Done. Turn off. Turn on twice. Knock on the wood. Shake my lemon. Hey, next turn.
Shake the lemon. I forgot about that step. I think it's because I don't have a lemon. I just go get one downstairs.
Oh, Sid, give me one more turn. Okay.
He's doing. He's actually committing here.
I'm doing the whole prayer. Here we go. White and Nerdy, you got some powerful dark magic. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, and now the Sagnus just make some game, and then we'll play.
Sounds good.
when some of my friends watch this back tomorrow because they're asleep,
They're gonna
I'm
go.
gonna have to tell them just to skip the first 2 hours of it or something.
It's like, well, we played, and then we decided to turn off all mods and play a normal game, and I'm giving up. That's it. I'm done modding, so you guys don't have to hang out with me anymore.
I quit. Yeah, sorry guys.
I quit. I quit the game. I quit you. Okay.
I'm gonna delete
that's
my mod
it.
as well.
I'm done. I'm done. I'll show you. I'll show all of you.
No, I'll just tell my mod malware or something. And it will work, or like get some benefit for 5 days, and then Steam will permaban me forever.
My wife just came downstairs and saw that I was wearing her Civ Game Night shirt that she claimed very quickly. I know that there's a rule in my house that any hoodie, all of your hoodie belong to her. That is the rule here. She loves hoodies, so I usually.
Oh yeah, my girlfriend's the same. Is so annoying. You go to wear a hoodie and she's wearing like all six of them. You're like, how is it possible?
Well, how it works is I will get hand-me-down hoodies. So if I get a new hoodie,
you definitely get to use your own
hoodie,
hoodies.
and then I can use my old hoodie. And then if I want an upgrade, it's the same thing. I just got to get a new hoodie. But this one's different because it also it says Raising Zozo on the back. So she's gonna get a little miss and stamp that on there on the corner so that everyone
I
knows.
like that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna restart my game like 3 times.
Okay.
I don't even care. So I just got error messages, so I don't care. I'm never using any more than like 6 mods in multiplayer again. I swear. I'm done. I'll definitely go back to like 40 again. And then...
When you're back on the show, maybe I'll have a better setup.
Well, if you want any advice, I know like everything about PC parts. So if you want any advice, I can. I built some of my other friends' PCs.
I built a PC once. Okay, what's this saying? Nystagmus. Error.
No, I got error messages again.
RomanHoliday.
But then it said okay. So
spits in your general direction. Reload.
These
messages, they're spot
how many
on.
Times did you guys restart, by the way? Just saying.
I did twice.
3.
I did twice.
The Stagnus?
3.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough. I mean, this is gonna be my 3rd restart now, so that should be enough.
Now,
and we'll pretend this never happened, and hopefully it all works.
Should we still, now that like where we start is not as important, do we still want to choose our Civ, or just all go random? What do you think?
I'm gonna be Eleanor. I'm putting my foot down. I'm gonna be Eleanor. Don't care.
Okay. All right.
I want to play as Eleanor.
Are you gonna take Portugal again?
Might do. Actually, no. So I'm not gonna take Portugal.
Because if you don't take Portugal, I'm gonna change.
Interesting.
Like, we could try, because now we've lost a little time, we could try to focus on a victory condition.
Should we try, like,
what kind of
cheese victory?
What map are we playing on, by the way, Nystagmus, would you go with?
Pangea.
Okay. It's like, yeah, we could, like...
Okay, fun.
A religion. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's just have fun. Okay?
You forget that when you try and load a Civ multiplayer lobby. You forget how it's supposed to be fun, the game.
Yeah. The game's about having fun?
What?
Okay, I'm gonna be... Because I haven't been Sundata in a long time. So I'm gonna do this. Is everyone's mods okay? I see the...
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna play Yao again.
I got the spit in the face message from Nystagmus.
I got them multiple times, but then it says it's okay afterwards, so hopefully it's alright.
Yeah, let's have fun. Go for... Oh, you're gonna go with Portugal again? Alright, then I will indeed take Victoria again. Okay.
Because I want to bankroll the Nystagmus culture victory, I think. I need to go team 1, and just set all the AIs to deity, the Nystagmus, and then we're ready to go.
Do we want to put them on teams or just challenge them?
Just leave them rank
Yeah,
leaders. We'll see.
let's just leave them. Let's just try.
Wait. I've one request. They put Theodora on there. I love it because I've made massive improvements to Theodora. You'll see.
Okay.
And then one last thing on the game setup. Scroll down to the bottom, and you just see in the advanced options, the second option is called Revival of Mesa, whatever it's called. Turn that on.
Look at all this.
Don't question what it does. Yeah,
Revival
second
of
option.
Mesopotamia.
Yeah.
Mesopotamia.
It's the game mode I made. It doesn't do anything.
Question
Don't,
anything.
don't,
Doesn't do anything.
don't read the
Oh.
description.
Don't read
On there, so
anything.
simultaneous classic. Where would you say this is again? Sorry.
What did you say? Sorry?
Under what? Oh, under advanced
Oh.
options. So revival.
Yeah,
Mesopotamia.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And let's go.
Save. Okay.
Oh yeah, save the config. Yeah. All right.
Wait.
Fantastic.
There we go. All right. Done.
All right, here we go. This is for real this time. Okay, this is for real. The other ones were practice. They were just practice. Work out all the kinks. Okay.
Inevitably, this won't work, and then I'll just look like a fool.
That'll
for
be
the
it.
rest.
I'll
I'll
today on
retire.
the Civ Show, we successfully, and we're doing good. We're just getting people to retire. It seems to be our new thing, nystagmus.
The Stagmus' PC is making people retire.
I think that just became like a focal point. I think, but it's just the same as his computer. The only thing that we knew about that my computer is not as good as like say Zoe's is because it takes me longer to load in.
Yeah. My friend that's like that. It takes him like 3 minutes to load in, and we just have to sit there forever. Okay.
I'm not that bad. It takes me maybe 30 seconds to 45 seconds.
Okay.
This is an interesting start.
Yeah, it's interesting start because Zoe's quite far away, and then we're quite close together.
That's usually how it is. Oh yeah, in the game.
Is it a metaphor for? Oh, wait, yeah, in the game, yes.
Metaphor. Okay, I think Nystagmus is still loading in.
Yeah, 30 seconds, he said.
Well, it's only been about 30 seconds now.
I remember before I got the computer upgrade, which was done for CivGive 2, it would take
I'm in.
me it would take like 10 minutes for me to load in. And if I ever had to restart my computer, it would be like a full like 30 minutes. It was ridiculous. All right, you're in.
Wow.
I know. So this is like super fast. Now, the other comment I'll make about your modified improvements here from a designer perspective, I like that you like. You know, now I get it. I see what you've done here, but it looks like you've employed design thinking, right? Which is to take any given thing and then look at it from the user's perspective. And because you are the user, and like now you've saved time. I don't need to go through a couple different screens to buy or to buy stuff or whatever. Now, as someone who's used to using the original, like that took me a little bit of like, what am I doing here? But now I get it. You've automated some of the things or streamlined it. But I think that's interesting that I'm building mods from sort of that user design perspective of like, well, how would this make it easier for me to use this? And now the takeaway for me is like, okay, there's certain screens here I'm not going to use anymore when I'm using this mod. It's all right here. It's my buying and my time and my queues and.
You're so fascinated with this mod.
I'm fascinated by any time somebody takes an existing product and then modifies it. I find that fascinating when consumers do that. I find that fascinating. So this is no different in this situation. Oh man, this starts so much better. So much better. So better.
Has everyone done their turn, by the way?
I have
Just
done
that.
it. I just needed to talk, okay? The first turn is the turn I get to talk.
Oh, okay, the turn actually loaded. I just thought that like it was stuck on the next turn.
No, it's good.
From my experience, normally, right, if it works after the first 5 turns, then it's completely fine. There's never any issues, basically.
It's reminding me of Civ Give 2. You know, all and like everything you're saying, it's very similar to what On Spot TV was saying. Oh, you gotta reload it a few times. That's how we do it. Don't worry.
You shake the lemon or whatever it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you started off sounding kind of like One Spot, and then you started talking like one of the good fellas.
It's because my nose is making it hard. Bro. We practice on the CivShow doing on-spot impressions of, you know, because he has a very distinct bro. And if you can say bro correctly, then, you know, you'll be good to go. We should definitely, Nystagmus, make note, have a show where we have both Louis and On-Spot on, because the CPL does, you know, they play with their own modded versions of the game, and it might be
like the BBG,
get that perspective from the two different, from the casual to the competitive perspectives.
Well, that's quite interesting, isn't it? Because there's 2 sides of the game. There's people that only play multiplayer. There's like quite a big community, and they play competitively. And then there's people and then there's kind of 3 people. There's the only multiplayer people. Then there's like the people that have AI, but then they play with a few friends. And then there's the single player only kind of people. Yeah. And so I always kind of thought that the mods kind of always tailor to the kind of more multiplayer side of the game, and that there's kind of a lack of like mods that tailor to people that actually just want to just play with some AI and see what they do, you know. So
well, I don't know a whole lot about the design process for the CPL or the competitive scene. I think the main difference though is, yes, absolutely, there's that multiplayer, but there's also I'd imagine anything that you need buy-in from your stakeholders. So if I'm designing a multiplayer game, it's not enough that I make it and hope that people get into it. I have to build consensus and get people to agree, right? And I'm guessing that the process of the mods that the CPL uses, that there is a process, and because of that democratic sort of, you know, if we're gonna get a group of a collective of players to agree that like this is now the official, like that, you have to build consensus, right? You have to you know, and I'm sure there are influencers for sure that can you know, lay down that influence of why this should change or why we need to do this.
Yeah, there normally are people
put their argument forward, right? You have other people who are going to push back.
I will note that the game is significantly more stable now.
That's what I was saying. Less civs.
I think it was the DLC.
Probably, yeah.
So, but
I've met the crew. I've met the crew, and they have 2 cities. Fantastic. They are actually making cities now.
Okay, good. So wow. I think it was the TLC. I got to remember that because we're not because we don't have the server up and running yet, that I have to keep looking at what you guys are doing too. And chat, like, you can shout to Nystagmus, who will then shout to me to look at these things. So yes, you absolutely have like your competitive consensus builder that like you got a lot of people playing these games. So, you know, if you're gonna change something, it better be for a good reason. But they have like tons of games to test and get it right. You have, I think you're right, like developers like yourself, more the casual play, looking to improve the gaming experience from where you see it needing improvement. And, you know, if you're any good at it, other people will start playing it. You know, I'm sure you get feedback and you read the comments and what have you.
Oh yeah, so much.
And then I think there's others that are just, I want to do this. This is my canvas. I'm gonna do this, because there's some mods that are not that great out there. But then there are the Super Mario. You know, that mod is amazing. That he went to such deep Goombas.
I think you need to make a collection called Zoe's favorite mods. It just has the Super Mario mod that's the only example you ever use. Hey, and then just CQUI now, because you're just so fascinated about that mod.
I am. Don't get me wrong. My favorite mod is Civ 6. Like, just the original game is my favorite.
To be fair, it's fantastic game.
I love exploring and seeing what people come up with. I think it's such a creative form of expression. Oh, this barbarian, like I was like, oh crap, am I gonna build a? Yeah, it took my freaking guy. I deserve that. I deserve.
I discovered a barb camp, and then the Kree, literally the turn after I discovered it, is right next to me, destroyed it already. I'm just very concerned.
Oh man.
You know what the crazy thing actually is from watching hundreds of AI versus AI games? I don't know what it is. I haven't like programmed them to do it or anything. But the Kree, they're always just horrific warmongers. It's always like the Kree have taken people's capitals and like, I don't know, it's something. They're the worst people to spawn by. Horrible.
There's someone over here. I see their borders, so we'll see next term who they are.
You know, Nystagmus, that gives me another idea for a show concept. Is like again, you have someone like Louis on, and just doing the all AI battle, because we've never done that on the CivShow. Having just commentating and watching AI fight, like just do a game where spectator mode.
Oh, it's so fun if the AI's playing well. It's so fun.
Yeah, that's Van Bradley does that too, right?
Yeah, Van Bradley does that totally. I think he invented it.
Yeah, and that's how I think I might try and because I spent so many hours on my mod, but I haven't in a way got that much out of it. In that I've got some subscriptions and stuff. I would like to make a little YouTube channel or something, so I might do that just with my AI and see what happens.
Sure. We can totally help you with that, by the way. I think that's something that we want to do more of, is just for people starting up, like, how do you do all this stuff? Like, there's way better resources out there, but we can haphazardly do it, and I think when you're starting out, sometimes haphazardly is good enough, but you absolutely should.
Yeah, that's how you have to start out, definitely.
Choose your platform you're comfortable with. Yeah, buddy.
Did you lose a worker already?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You didn't mention that bit. I can make custom mods for people and stuff. Yeah.
This barbarian boat just came in, and it took it.
Now it's running away.
It took it away, and now it's running away. Yeah. It's.
I bet you're fascinated by the little wave by it as well. It's the red reef clan.
Yeah. That part was really fascinating, and I wasn't upset at all that it happened.
I'm not angry. Don't tell me I'm angry. You better not say that I'm angry.
You're angry. I'm not angry.
You know what that just made me think of, actually? It made me think of soundboards. And then it made me think of what I don't understand, why you guys don't have that amazing dramatic intro sound you have at the start of your podcasts. Why is that not on your soundboard for the CivShow Discord? It should be. It's so good. Honestly, when that plays at the start of your podcast, I don't know, it gives you a little chill, I'd say.
Which one?
Come on, let me see if I can just play it on my phone or something.
Okay.
It sounds a bit like the start to BBC News or something like that, You'll know it. You definitely.
Be like, how did I not know this?
his own podcast music. And it's just I put my scout on automatic.
I'm terrible at listening and to our own content. It's just like listening to your own voice. It's weird.
Yeah, that is a bit weird. I'm not gonna lie. To be fair.
And
I personally don't like listening to my voice.
I don't for me, it's when I listen, it's more like, how can I do this better? Or I know my microphone sometimes doesn't it comes out way too loud, and that's just me needing to toy around with the settings. So from that perspective, the design perspective, how can I make this better? But it is something that it is good to do, that self criticism, to how do I make this better?
Always self-improvement.
And the only way to do that is to try and to not do it right that's how we learn, unless you're born with it.
What was the CivShow slogan? It's like we
suck, so
we fail, so you don't have to.
You don't have to. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, we just met Fanika. Oh, what's this? I have a new. You can buy warriors from the 3-leaf. Not 1 leaf. Okay, it's not 1 leaf. It's the 3-leaf.
It sounds like a type of like balsamic vinegar or something. Have you ever bought that balsamic? Do you have balsamic vinegar in America? In Canada?
Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, we got it.
Because you can
I
buy
have some
like
upstairs.
you can buy like 2-leaf balsamic vinegar, and I don't know why, but it's like so much more expensive
We
than normal balsamic vinegar. But then you can buy like 3-leaf balsamic vinegar, and it's like 15 quid, and I don't understand like how it's better, but but apparently it is.
we even have Worcestershire sauce here in
Oh,
Canada.
what was that pronunciation?
I know. Worcestershire.
Worcester sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, no.
Worcester. Rochambeau sauce.
I'm just I'm just gonna I'm gonna leave the stream now.
And that's all it took. Okay. This is
Yeah, it wasn't the Stagnis's computer that made me leave.
Yeah.
It was that.
Yeah. We push those of the British Isle to leaving. Next week on the show we'll have Potato McWhiskey, where we will mispronounce the word shillelagh.
Or Guinness or something.
Yeah. Chutney. Mispronounced chutney. Chutney. I think that's how you say it. Chutney.
That is how you say chutney. What do you North Americans say?
Chutney. Yeah, we have British pubs, Irish pubs. We got Scottish pubs. We got them. You know, there are folk that open those sorts of establishments here, and they sell things like the chutney.
I just love those sorts. Like you're already.
Sorts.
we don't go to those places.
Yeah. Those sorts of people. Those sorts.
Talking of those sorts of people, I've told you about they already have 4 cities and I have 1. I don't know what it is about the Cree.
I think it's working.
But I haven't really spoke much about my AI, but I guess we'll see as they play the game, or and you see them do things, then I can talk about how I made them do that, basically.
Yeah, well, so far we've met the Cree, we've met the Inca, we've met the Phoenicians, and we've met the Byzantine. Have you all met them too, right? Or I've met all of those.
Whenever anyone meets them,
I thought
you'll
so.
meet them too.
I thought so. Well, you met Georgia, and I didn't see them at all last game.
Yeah, so that was the case with me. I think if they're on a team, sometimes you don't meet the other teammate. Maybe that
But
could be wrong.
You guys can see all of that, right? We have met Byzantine and Venica. So
I've met 4.
It's not just a matter of the overall AI. You have like each AI you've tinkered with.
Yeah, so I've literally done strategies, like hundreds of, not like almost like literally hundreds of pages of strategies for like every single AI in the game, basically.
So okay, so literally.
So every AI in the game has a very, hopefully, I'm improve it over time, but yeah, they have their own like completely different play style. Hopefully, basically that's the idea.
So as your agents, now that this show's taking over your being your agents, we recommend that for your podcast, you could literally have a podcast for every civ, where you talk about this is what I did and this is why I did it, and then you could add a little flair to it too, where occasionally have a guest, maybe where you discuss like that specific civ or something like that.
Oh right, yeah. If it's their favorite civ or something.
Yeah, who knows? Well, whatever. You got to make the connection. I've got this local librarian, but has a beautiful accent you're all gonna love, and they're gonna talk to you about what they know about this. It doesn't matter, right? Like, as long as it's interesting, as long as it's an interesting conversation.
Yeah, that's true about podcasts, is that you can talk about anything.
Anything.
It doesn't really matter. I was listening to a podcast recently, right? And like they started going off topic, and it was actually interesting what they were saying. And then the podcast host was like, "No, we have to stick to the topic." And that actually really annoyed me, because I was like, I wanted to hear whatever ramblings that they were about to go on about. I think it was something about some US state or something. I was like, I wanted to hear that. I'm interested. It really annoyed me. It's like sometimes I like the random ramblings,
Oh, you're talking to Zoe about liking the random ramblings. Well, good. Like, I don't remember a podcast we had that didn't transcend into, or digress rather into transcend, digress, whatever. Sometimes that's interesting when you start talking about, because it's very natural, right? It's not that it's off topic, it's that what you were talking about evolved into that subject.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, just how conversation works, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly that. You're right. That is how
I should
works.
I should send a complaint to those people and just be like, "Come on, guys, this is how conversation works. Come on."
I support.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Oh, the career forward settling me. I told you. Ridiculous.
You know who's like the AI is really bad for forward settling is Canada. Like they're like any game I've played where I'm not Canada against Canada, they don't care. They forward settle. They get right in there everywhere, building cities.
Well, that 100% makes sense, right? For their ability.
Yes. But they are very
Well,
expansionistic.
You should try playing against my Canada.
Oh, and now I'm intrigued.
But yeah, we've seen there's already been a religion been made. Have a look at the religion that's been made by Byzantium. And have a look at what
Work
beliefs they've
ethic and
picked.
crusade. Interesting.
Have you ever seen AI do that before?
No.
Huh?
Crusade.
They never pick crusade. Yeah.
Wow. I'm convinced you've done it. You've changed the entire game. All it took.
No, I mean,
AI taking crusade.
but no, Byzantium in particular now in version 4 have like a massive preference for Crusade. If Crusade is available, they will pick it, like guaranteed, basically in version 4. Version 3, they would pick Crusade, but it wasn't. I hadn't come up with a kind of hacky game way to do it on a per civ basis.
Right.
So it was more like the overall civ AI. If they were in the right condition, they would pick it, but I couldn't tailor it to Byzantium in general, which it really annoyed me so much. But I'll talk about it later. But I've discovered a kind of very, very hacky but really effective technique at super customizing every single AI that basically nobody ever thought was possible. Like I didn't think it was possible. It's a bit like the nuclear weapons. There were so many forums basically saying like the AI is forever. I don't know if you heard about this. It's like the AI is forever bugged. It will always nuke the same city. And I believed that for a while. I didn't give up. And in my mod, they don't nuke the same city. They always nuke a different one. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Like, so when you say, without like being overly hacky or whatever, you're because you want that the AI, it's not that it's like programmed to make a specific decision, but it will make a decision if the following things are, it looks for the following things and then makes the decision. That's what you're saying when you're saying like that.
Yeah. So the way, without my mod, right, the way Civ 6 is programmed is like some AIs do have small preferences.
Right.
On the whole, like the idea is you can tell from like hours and hours of looking at game code. Like that, I'm gonna not do my turn. I told you I can't multitask. But like from hours looking at game code, you can tell the idea is it's supposed to be a very dynamic AI, which is a great concept, right? So the idea is, so say someone puts a mod in the game that's a new Civ or something, the AI will dynamically be able to adapt and tell what's good, tell what to go.
Right.
Say the Civ's got a broken ability, it will immediately go for that because it will recognize it. The flaw of that AI is that I just didn't do my turn. I'll do my turn and then I'll get back to you.
That's fine.
I've hit the fishing boats, Pamphine, I think. There you go. But the problem is that it doesn't, in a lot of cases, it is not able to recognize how good a bonus is.
Right.
And so what I've done is, in many cases, I've just completely tricked it into thinking that some bonuses are way better than they are. So for a lot of bonuses, the AI, with my AI, for a lot of things, the AI thinks they're like the best thing ever. Like it thinks that we'll get like some insane amount of production or something. It actually gets nothing. But the AI is tricked into going for it, and that's kind of one of the big things in 4.0 is like each individual AI has its whole set of strategies into tricking it into playing a strategy, basically.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Interesting. So it sounds like you've modified the motivation of
effectively, yeah.
Okay.
It's almost, I kind of think of it, it's almost like the AI is like on a drug or something. It's addicted. Like it just sees that the yield is like 1,000, that it's like, well, they're not quite that, but it sees the yield's too good and it just can't resist. So it has to play the way I tell it. or that based on the conditions I tell it, it has to do this. Like it has no choice.
So that like a bit of overriding their base behavior then, right? To make something an option more appealing,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Than what it would think.
It's because we don't actually have access to the base AI, right?
Right.
Because of like you can understand that they don't want like other games
Of course
just
not.
copying and
Yeah, you
pasting the AI code, etc.
It's a matter of, you got to still protect your IP, right? But allow but allow for and I'm assuming I don't know what the motivation is. I'm imagining that it is that open source sort of motivation that when you open up your code, it allows so much creativity that you can then like you still own the base code, so it's still yours in a way, right? Everything that anybody modifies of any game, the company that made the game can look at what you did and be like, okay, we're gonna use that. Like,
Yeah,
so.
it's so true. I mean, humankind would just be like, the copy and paste.
yeah.
Yeah, but so, as you see what they did, that it's quite interesting actually because Civ 5 and Civ 4, their philosophy was literally to have the entire game code open. It actually started with I think his name's Serene. I was a bit annoyed I'm getting this wrong now, but I think it's Serene Johnson, right? The guy that made Civ 4. Amazing guy. He's a very, very interesting history, but he was the guy that basically made all of Civ 4 open source and like actively super engaged with the modders. And so like, there are like two different approaches, but I can completely see like why Firaxis wouldn't open up the whole game now, because I feel like back with Civ 4 there weren't really many rivals and the internet wasn't really that big of a thing. Right. But now there are so many like different new 4X games emerging. I could see if Firaxis open up their entire game code, like the cons there kind of they are pretty massive. So yeah, I can see that.
Right. Well, that's it. Right. Finding that balance between what is beneficial to like for learning and design and what have you, and then of course there's the financial component as well that you have to balance out, and like the community engagement component too, right? Because being able to do these things is something that a lot of people like to be able to change stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they did quite a good job, to be fair, at like enabling like fairly easy modification of like quite big bits of the game in Civ 6. It's just the AI is one of those areas where there's not enough access, you could say. But I don't mind because I've still managed to find a way to like do almost everything I want, to be fair. So so I'm not complaining for Firaxis. Thank you very much for your fantastic games.
And then even that, if it is an issue, it can be seen like, well, what did you do, and then how can it be modified so that you can't do that again? But yeah, I think it's very neat that you've essentially improved the behavior from your perspective to make the AI more like another Civ player, right?
Yeah, and you'll see. We haven't really seen much what it's capable of yet, but you'll see. I mean, Ursa Ryanstein, he's lost to it twice.
Oh wow, Ursa Ryan.
Ursa Ryan, if you're listening, hello. Yes, you're hearing my voice. I am RomanHoliday. Yes, and when you play version 4, especially if my objective, right, Ursa Ryan, if you're playing Deity plus with version 4, it should be like lose 90% of the time, because I can't be having an AI that has like 120% production or whatever it is and like 4 free starting settlers still lose. Like, come on, that's embarrassing. So hopefully with Deity plus and my modern version 4 would be very, very, very difficult to win. Hopefully.
You should be able to just like issue challenges to some of the other single player streamers. Like,
yeah. Did anyone see Ursa Ryan's Rome game? He's done a few, but have anyone seen his Rome game? I think that's one that a few people were commenting in your Discord about, I think, actually.
Yeah, I think I was watching that. I don't think I watched all parts of it yet, though.
is honestly is the best Civ series that I've ever watched. And it's with my AI mod, so there you go.
Oh
um,
no.
yeah, apologies. I don't think I even said this, but I was up at a friend's party last night until like 6 a.m. So I have a massive hangover doing this as well. Didn't even mention. So I'm normally a bit more energetic than this actually, and also it's 2 a.m. in the morning as well.
You're doing fantastic.
Thank you very much. Well, so are you.
Oh my god, there are like so many settlers here that I could take. I don't know how good a war for us would be with Constantinople right now, though.
Oh yeah, I see your warrior actually. There's two settlers, but they can immediately take it back though. They've got an archer and a warrior
this
right
one
there.
down here, this one down here, maybe not. You know, this one down here, it's possible that I might be able to sneak and run, but that would also plunge us into war.
Well, it only affects you, not me. Oh wait, how far away are they from me?
They're kind of close.
Oh,
to
closer
you.
than I think
They're
actually.
Close enough to you.
Because it's quite a small map actually. That's good. It's intimate.
I think Nystagmus. Another note for you. Just he's not doesn't have to take any of these notes. Like literally right there, Louis just came up with a great concept of, and then we've already kind of been doing this, but being more direct about it, like facilitating worlds coming together and being like, yeah, we'd like to host, you know, Urza Ryan and Louis on the Civ show, and let's all do something together, and see what happens.
Honestly, I mean, I'd love to meet him. I'd love to meet him.
He is like,
well, virtually anyway.
He's very awesome. I'm gonna declare
Spain has a
war.
pretty big. Yeah, I think Spain has a pretty big force here. I think they may. Will the AI also declare war on each other a lot?
Yes. Oh, talking about the war. Oh, that was you. All right, I see. I thought they just declared war.
Oh yeah, I think Spain's gonna declare war on Inca. And
yeah, that's one of my favorite things from watching the AI is watching one AI take over another AI, and then maybe even another one as well, and then go on to win. It's just so satisfying.
What did they do? Why? Yeah.
But yeah, Zoe, I think that's a good idea. We can try to.
We're at war with Byzantium.
That was a terrible idea. Well,
and maybe if we are gonna do that with say Ursa Ryan and Louis here, then maybe we can change the start time for that one time.
We'll schedule the preparations to start 2 hours in advance.
Yeah, well, or to align better with your
Oh right, yeah, I see what you mean.
Clock. That's what it means.
Oh, of course, that makes sense. Yeah. Now, I was thinking this earlier. I mean, if you wanted to appeal to the European audience as well, if you just started an hour or 2 hours earlier, then you would appeal to like the North American and the European audiences at the same time, because it would be like 10 p.m. here, and so like that's a pretty decent time for us, and then like 5 p.m. there, which is also quite a good time, I feel.
Yeah.
That'd be 2 p.m.
possible.
for me.
Possible.
I'm all the way on the West Coast.
He's on the West Coast.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's in British Columbia, and I am in Ontario. So we have like 3 time zones between us. But like really exploring, that middle factor of me being between the West Coast and some of Europe, we could definitely look at tweaking our start time.
It may even work with because I have a toddler who's starting to sleep regress, which is super fun.
You have a what, sorry?
A toddler.
They're like miniature people. They're undeveloped humans, like not quite.
I thought you were talking about a type of like I don't know, like animal or something for a second. I don't know.
And if we started earlier, then we would be done before their bedtime, and then I would be able to help with putting them to bed.
I'm seeing a lot of wisdom. Could it be that in this single show
sense.
Louis came and like just revolutionized everything? I was like, yeah, that makes so much sense, because like even
What? The British coming in and just ruining, changing everything for no reason?
Making it better, right? That's what
Or in quotations, make it better. Yeah?
Making it better.
We've made it better. There you go.
Come in, show these colonials how to make it better. Yeah, it's fine. This is fine. I don't know. I'm actually receptive to it. We've had some late nights because usually we would wrap up around 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here, which that can be late if you have to work in the morning. Yeah, I could totally see a 5 o'clock CiV show.
Yeah, and then some of my friends could watch it as well because they're all like. So I told them when I told them I was going to be on the CiV show, they were all so excited, right, or like kind of interested. And then you tell them the start time, like 12 a.m. They're like, we'll watch it in the morning. Because they have to go to work. I mean, they can't just like stay up to 4 a.m. Well, they did one of them did once before when you played, but. Talking about the crew for settling, they literally have a settler 2 tiles from my capital city. This is ridiculous.
Well, I have these. I don't know. Someone's got to save the AI as settlers. Someone needs to reprogram them. I've got another tasty opportunity here for Phoenicia to take one of their settlers. We'll see. We'll see if it's still there next turn. But just to let you know, gents, we might be going to war with Phoenicia because I can't pass up a tasty settler.
You're the biggest warmonger, man.
I'm gonna. This is like a pet. It's Phoenicia.
Phoenicia.
I vote Phoenicia.
Phoenicia, right? Phoenicia. It's like Phoenicia Mussolini. That's how it's pronounced, right?
Oh no!
It just got worse and worse.
Actually, to be fair, I actually have I've custom AI for Mussolini. I don't know why. I just felt like doing it for my friends. Have you ever had the Mussolini mod in? He has a custom playstyle.
all right.
It's the most random thing.
Have to take a look.
Yeah. Some bits of his AI literally made him more incompetent. Like literally made him like have a lower preference for like great scientists and stuff. So I'm like, it's kind of funny if he just does really stupid things.
That would track. Pretty competent. So.
What's quite funny from like having spent so many hundreds of hours programming the AI is sometimes I just start playing like the AI. Like one thing I've done for the AI recently is like make them like not all AI but make them on the whole like love going for Pingala first because it normally is the best opening move, and then going for the Pingala promotions. And so I just find myself doing that as well, like just playing like the AI does. It's like, I mean, it is a good tactic.
I've like kept missing my government because I'm like blabbing, so I keep missing my government change. I've had God King in for a long time.
Oh, you're gonna love this, right? I think with CQUI there's an option that enables the policy change reminder.
It's been reminding me.
No, it's already on by default, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not its fault. It's a Zoe. It's a Zoe problem.
It's a Zoe problem. Yeah, this is definitely a Zoe problem.
What's quite funny actually is my girlfriend. She's in final year of uni and she has 2 assessments. She like Monday and Tuesday, right? And so she's just staying up listening to this, doing her revision or like her work, final assessment work. So it kind of works out actually.
As you do. It helps you concentrate.
She said earlier, "Have you seen my chat messages?" And I was like, "No, I don't have a second monitor." I don't know. I still don't know what she said. She was saying they were embarrassing, so I'll have to find out.
Oh my goodness! I have an opportunity right now to take out a Phoenician settler.
I will find a way to change the script and the thing. If you say Phoenician one more time,
it's a capital K. It's a capital.
If you say it one more time, you have to buy Nystagmus a new CPU.
Okay, I've got my Phoenician war on the go.
There we go. That did it.
We're now at
You've done well actually. You've got a few. Oh wait, their sister is literally protected. Oh no, that one's not. I see. Right, I see.
I found the one that wasn't protected, and you know, just presumed everything will work out. You know, like okay, well, what could go wrong?
My
Nothing's
plan
ever gone
is
wrong.
to hide in the closet and hope that somehow everything
Everything
works
works
out
out.
fine.
Yep.
I think you made a calculated gamble with Byzantium, right? Because they're quite far away. But I think, I don't know, Phoenicia, that could be a big blunder. I mean, they're so close to you, they might just come straight for Tears of the Shell.
Well, that is a distinct possibility, and I'm willing to find out. I'm hoping
Fair, a science experiment, fair enough. I respect
I'm
that.
hoping that everything will just work out. All right, I gotta get this settler to safe territory. Like,
So
yeah,
I
what?
have a question actually.
Okay.
Mm,
So I noticed on this thing here that when you have a builder, it will highlight like the things that you can improve. It looks like, right? It's a different shade than what it
yes,
is normally in the
yes.
game. All right,
I
so
think,
we're
yeah,
gonna.
because... sorry, go on.
No, no, continue.
I was just going to say, I think it automatically switches to the builder lens. I think it's Potato Whiskey. He absolutely hates the builder lens for some reason, so I wouldn't mention that to him. Because I think it's not like optimal enough for him. Like he has like a super kind of optimal way of thinking, and the builder lens is like yeah, like why didn't you just build this farm? And he's like no.
I am gonna have to build units because I've been denounced by both Pachacuti and the Spaniards.
Ooh,
Oh man,
and the AI is actually working this time, so it could be dangerous.
this rate, like this settler, like there's nowhere to settle. Everywhere is so heavily influenced. This one here, there's a couple places. I can do an inland settle, I think. Doesn't matter. I got the settler. That's all that matters. The only thing that matters is I got the settler.
How many settlers did you get in the end?
I've gotten 2 settlers so far.
That's quite impressive,
That
actually.
I've stolen.
Oh,
Nope,
oh, you
it's
just
still
lost the
there.
protection
It's
on one of them,
there.
though.
It's still there. It's still mine. Keep running.
This turn,
Keep running.
yes.
Hope for the best.
On a technicality, it is, yes.
Default. I wish scouts bestowed upon. Hey, can you AI that? Can you just go ahead and mod that, please? Sorry.
What do you want
Mod
the scouts
that.
to do?
I want scouts to be able to give their movement bonus to any non-combat unit that they're grouped with. Just do that. Just do that, please.
I think it might be possible, because there
Other
are...
support do that. There are other support that do it. But
Yeah, there are other supports to do that. And
I
if it's
want
already in the
scouts
game,
to
it's
do
so much easier.
Yeah, I want scouts to do it. So if you just go in and
Yeah, well, if you pay me, I'll do it.
So
No,
if
I'm
you-
joking.
okay.
So if you could just,
I'm
so if you
joking,
could
I'm
just do
joking.
that on your weekends, that'd be great.
What was quite funny is I set up like a coffee, right, to see like if anyone would donate from all the hours I spent. And there's someone actually, some very, very kind person called Your Favorite Pop Star donated £3. And so I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I've probably spent like, I don't know, like 800 hours or something making this AI. So you divide £3 by 800. That's how much that's my hourly rate. It's like 1p or something.
If you look at
Oh,
what
it's better than
made
nothing, I
so
guess.
far, but much like most things in this game, all a labor of love.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, honestly.
A passion project.
Passion project.
Well, what I like is Phoenicia's already being converted to Eastern Orthodoxy, and so they'll immediately get Crusade over Dido immediately. Oh, and Spain as well, and Spain.
Well, isn't that just perfect?
One of us needs to beeline a religion, right? Because if we don't get a religion,
I'm trying.
Dido could just win a religious victory. So you got a holy site.
I do. I am working on it. I am working on a religion.
And now the Kree have denounced me.
Well,
Nobody likes
probably
you.
because you're a warmonger.
Yeah, man.
I
Wait,
like how you're
who did
the
you-
one who's like, you like declaring war on everyone left, right, and center. Everyone's just denouncing me. I'm like literally minding my own business.
And he's the cheek to
Doing
call you a
nothing
warmonger after
wrong,
that.
Just twiddling your thumbs. Do.
And I think it's because they're counting like my declarations of war because of Zoe against me, right?
It's
Is that maybe?
it's perfectly cromulent. Okay.
Oh, I think if they dislike one of your allies, that does impact you. So if your ally is pissing everyone off, then they will get annoyed. To put it nicely.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand where all this angst is coming from. Like everyone knows that a vote for Zoe is a vote for peace. So you know what's going on.
Well, yeah, like when you voted for 100% grievances for yourself, you knew how peaceful you were, so
Yeah,
you were like,
exactly. Now you're making sense. Oh man.
oh, see, earlier you said that there was all a grand plan behind it. And now I know it was actually just because you're the master peacemaker.
That's it. I'm the master peacemaker. I gotta start.
Fair enough. Well, when that comes up in the game, we're gonna have to vote for you. So
Yep. Yep.
you do understand that.
I do. I accept this. I gotta start like pumping out archers to defend my peaceful empire from.
Oh, have you seen the Kree's forward settle on me? By the way, it is ridiculous. Look, they've taken Kilimanjaro from me. Look at that. That is ridiculous.
Wow. You want me to declare war on them?
Have a look at the Kree, right? They could have settled anywhere else, right? They've settled in a straight line towards me. I'm not even joking. Like literally in a straight line, perfect straight line towards my capital. It's literally a literal perfect straight line from their capital to my capital.
It's true, folks. You can see here the Kree are jerks.
The Kree are the worst Civ to spawn behind the game. I'm telling you, they are.
It looks like they did Fortress a little too hard there with one of the cities going into rebellion.
Because I'm in a golden age, so yeah, they are suffering a bit there.
They have a pretty high military strength, though. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing because I normally play with that hide stats evolved mod that you played with once, so you can't really tell what the AI have unless you increase your diplomatic visibility. So it's interesting just to be able to play a game where you can see, oh, okay, the Kree declare war on me. Fantastic. Yeah, of course.
And
There's
there's already a bunch of those like what are they?
Oh, I hate this
The
game. Why
Alcatraz?
do I make an AI mod? This is ridiculous.
In your mod's defense, your allies, your human allies, have caused you a great deal of problems.
The Barbs have stolen my builder as well. This is ridiculous.
They're gonna.
I can't trade with anyone because of the Barbs. It's so annoying.
They're gonna pillage my horses. Oh, I like how I can now see my luxury resources and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I do like CQ UI. Like, it's weird because a lot of other streamers and stuff they like to use the kind of more like simple like set of UI mods, the kind of more non-intrusive ones like Secrac's simple UI changes and stuff. But no, I just like the make it as quick and easy as possible kind of CQI. That's how it does it, you know. I just want it to be as quick as possible because like why waste time on UI, you know.
I don't think I'm gonna be getting either of these settlers back to my kingdom.
I warned you. Don't underestimate AI. I spent so long on this.
How was I supposed to know that they would not take kindly to what I was doing? There was no way to know that they wouldn't like that.
I'm just watching your settler this turn. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, you wasted all your time. Yeah. There you go.
There's one. Well, it's never a waste because ultimately being in a state of war makes it that now I have a focus. Murder. So, you know, and the barbarians aren't helping me here either. It's like they don't understand. I'm on your side. I'm a barbarian too. They don't get.
They always go for the player over this AI. It's so funny.
Just don't get it.
They don't even care if like the player is like 15 tiles away and the AI is 2 tiles. They'll turn the other way.
This poor settler is surrounded. He's not going anywhere. All right, fine. Keep your dumb settler. I didn't want him anyways.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Probably smelled bad. Oh, I can remember to change my government? Okay. I'm going to remember to change my government.
I'm getting masonry in 2 turns. I need that so badly. Yeah, I need to change my government to oligarchy to survive.
In order to survive.
That's how it should be, you know. If the AI is on deity and they get all these bonuses, it should be hard. Having said that, I'll probably just like we'll lose the game to Curry. So
That's okay.
yeah, that's the thing. Like I'm not used to being on like a stream, right? So as I was saying, my multitasking is actually horrendous. So like I swear my game, I literally a bit like at one point earlier I was just building scouts, and I looked down, I was like, why am I doing this? I've just built like 3 scouts for no reason.
Now, the irony here is that like we could have turned the timer off. We don't have like we even now we don't want to have the timer rushing through. We can.
I know you should see what my friends say about me and the turn timer. Oh my gosh.
Do they say it's your best friend and that it likes you?
They even have a song they sing when they're waiting for me to do my turn.
I want to hear this song. We had some songs for waiting for boy sauce, so I definitely want to hear.
Well, maybe I'll have to get them on one day to sing it.
Okay.
I can't.
Right,
I won't reproduce.
Done. Deal. Okay. So if you're listening to this right now and you're a personal friend of Louis, we'd like to hear this song sung in.
Please no.
Yeah, sung together. Is it like a barbershop quartet sort of thing, or do they have?
It's
like...
just a song that like happens to be very similar to Roman Holiday, but they just changed one word to make it into Roman Holiday.
Uh-oh. Can we guess the word? No, we shouldn't guess the word on stream. What's it rhyme with? Say again.
So it has the phrase Roman Holiday in it.
RomanHoliday?
Roman Holiday. Like it has my like Steam name in it, like Roman Holiday.
Oh, RomanHoliday. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Here's the Canadian mishearing your what's the term? Phonetics?
No, yeah, I'm so tired as well. I mean, I was up till 6 a.m. at a party last night. So
how was the party? Like if you were up till 6 a.m. it must have been pretty good.
It was pretty good. It was my friend's birthday party. Yeah, it's like one of those things where you get there and he was like, yeah, it's an intimate party. I haven't invited many people, and then like 25 people turn up.
Yes. Those ones. I know those ones. I remember those ones.
But that was good.
Oh, that was a mistake.
We're just gonna lose, aren't we?
Oh my god. It's like the AI for some reason like is harder. I don't understand what's different.
No, they're defending themselves somehow.
They're defending themselves somehow. Like look at their power and look at our power.
We're gonna have to, and like the worst thing is we're on a team of 3 and they're on their own and they're still beating us.
They're still beating us. Let me see if I can get some peace out of them. Maybe they'll.
They don't like peace as much. My mod watch out.
Oh. Well,
they might make you pay.
They're asking for a lot of gold. Let me see if I can give them.
You have to pay.
There we go. 3 horse. We got peace with Byzantium. There's peace treaty number 1. How much longer? Two turns.
Yeah, but those are the ones that are miles away from you. They didn't matter as much.
two turns and the mighty Phoenicians will declare peace. I did that on purpose, though. I know you wanted me to say Phoenician.
Oh wow!
As I predicted, Tears of Steel's under attack.
That's threatening Louis is like pretty scary.
Yeah, no, they hate their creator. Honestly, I'm not kidding. You know how I talked about at the beginning about how there's that one friend who never ever builds any military, right? So I play with the mod on him, right? The AI, it allies with him for like literally no reason and then just invades me, even though I have a military. Like literally, it's done that like 3 times in a row. I actually don't understand what's going on. I think I'm actually gonna lose Porto to the Kree.
Oh my god!
I warned you about the Kree.
I took monumentality. I haven't gotten to use it at all because I went and tried to steal settlers.
Where's defensive tactics?
That poetic justice, not me.
Yeah, I have to admit, version 4 is very, very good. It is a good deal better than version 3.
Sure.
Yeah, this is and now Dido actually. Wait. Did someone else declare war?
Well, Dido is 1 turn, and I'm gonna get Dido she's gonna be like, yeah, peace with Zoe. That sounds like a good idea. I'll convince her. I've gotten myself Dido's just like surrounding me. I'm just getting massacre.
Have you seen Porto, mate? Have you seen Porto? Oh, yeah, to be fair, yeah, your city's just as bad, to be fair.
Oh man, oh my god, oh Porto, no Porto. Why is
The
this so
Horde.
hard? I don't understand what's different. Something's different about this game. It's hard for
It's
some
weird.
reason. It's way harder.
It was so much harder. I
That
don't
last
understand.
game was easy. Apparently, if they build cities, it becomes harder.
Oh no, Porto's just next time Porto's gone. That's it.
Tears of the
That's
Shell.
awful.
If I can't get peace right now, all right, let's get peace.
We should do a bet. Who will lose their city first?
Let's see. Let's see.
I genuinely think that it might all be me, but
Oh, no.
yours is under siege.
Oh no. Oh, they'll do it if I give them the city. If I give them Tears of the Shell.
Seems a fair deal to me.
Or will your AI also accept cities and stuff like that? Because like before, they usually don't like to do that, right?
This one was fully willing to accept my city. If I give it my city, it'll declare peace.
So like some of the intricacies of like diplomatic like diplomacy are hidden. So like I literally have no access to them. But I've done everything I can to make the AI as good as possible at diplomacy. And so yeah, there will be a lot of differences like that. They should hopefully stop selling off all their luxuries, but also in general, they should be a lot more, especially on deity, they should be a lot more kind of standoffish. Like they will just give you trade deals that are really unfair. And like, especially when it knows like it has leverage over you. Like right now, if you want to make peace, it would be like, right, pay tons of gold. It won't just make white peace like normal AI would do.
Yeah, apparently that's true. They don't want to make peace with me.
And normally, if they have a military advantage over you, they just won't make peace at all because they know that they can take your city, so they'll do that.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job right now.
And your city is gone. There it is.
Tears of the Shell is gone.
I warned you. What did I say? I literally said you're gonna lose Tears of the Shell if you take that settler.
Damn it!
But I'm gonna lose Porto next time. So.
I didn't know that you could see the future though. I didn't know. Now I know. Like obviously, I won't do that again. It was a big mistake.
It's like watching my children, you know.
Yeah.
Like you have actual children, I've got an AI.
Yeah, you got. Yeah. All right, that's fair. And I'm surrounded by these freaking barbarians.
Honestly, I think I might get wiped out of the game. I think you might as well.
I think that this may be the end for our hero.
It's gonna get the Stagnus is gonna get his paranoia. It's just gonna be him playing alone.
Yeah.
You guys just left me, threw them into the dogs.
Waiting for his like 2-minute turns to load or whatever it is.
I guess I should have just like given them the city, because they were at least willing to have peace. When I offered them the city.
I immediately will say that this is all Zoe's fault for being a warmongering. Like
honestly, so you ruined it all. Why did you declare war? And you surprise warred on 2 civs.
Yeah, this is 150% Zoe's fault for being a warmongering.
I did it to test the game. When you look at me that way, it's because I did it to test.
All right. So I'd seen Ursa Ryan take all the settlers too many
really
times.
good, and people keep on losing to it who normally win against deity like really easily. I think maybe it might be a good idea that I just surprise war 2 of my neighbors.
I've just lost Porto as well. This is terrible.
This is what the kids call a big brain move.
Big brain.
Yeah, Moy would be impressed.
Moy would be so impressed right now. He'd be like, wow.
Gonna have to clip that up and send that to him. Yeah.
Big brain. Big brain right there.
Yeah, Moy wouldn't let that happen to him.
This is what the kids call getting wrecked.
Power underwhelming.
Oh, you've been Hearthstone. Oh, no, it's from WoW. I'm guessing you played WoW probably. I used to play so much Hearthstone. Such a great game. Because like all the voice lines are from WoW, yes. On the whole, so like that is one of them. I think it's when the I remember it's when the 1-3 it's like the Doommonger character or something like that. When they attack, they say that. They say power overwhelming. No, it's
StarCraft. It's the
the Archon.
The Archon. Power overwhelming. We go.
Oh.
Hey, at least the barbarians. Look at this. These guys are on my side. They're bringing me my settler back.
Yeah, they're also bringing man at arms as well.
Yes, they are, but they brought me back my settler. They are more my friend
Yeah, what for
than
two titans? Yeah,
than
there you
any
go.
AI is. Oh, they'll make peace for gold. Except
White and nerdy. If you're listening, right, this is what you missed, right? I put my mod in your chat and you ignored it. So you could have been playing against competent AI like this. Although some people don't want a challenge. Maybe it's too hard for you.
I don't know if you know this, Louis, but people aren't going to take us getting completely destroyed with the AI to prove that. You're gonna need someone who's better than us to prove that the AI knows it's metal.
No, I'm sure White and nerdy would absolutely destroy this. I think he did really well on the Civ gift, didn't he? I think I can't remember, but yeah.
Ursa?
Oh, well, no, White and nerdy.
Oh,
Well,
White
Nerdy did. Ursa, of course.
White Nerdy did adequate. He did adequate for sure. Didn't get nuked.
I know Ursa won all the mini games, didn't he? And I just assumed he was going to go on and win the whole thing, but he didn't. It was sad.
Ursa Ryan, I think, won the Audacity Award. He took on the game mechanic, and it went really well for him. For the game mechanic, that is, it went really well for him. Ursa declaring war.
I mean, you say White Nerdy or
no? Ursa Ryan declaring war on the game mechanic went really well for the game mechanic.
And then it became one of his pictures.
Yeah.
For drawing really well until Civ. Or drawing really
poorly. Yeah, those are so good. His humor is on point. Every single one. I don't know how he keeps it up every single day, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, right after the Civ give, he drew one where it's like that moment when you declare war on someone and the bombers come, and it's a picture of like, you know how he has like he's represented by that that figure with the yellow shirt, and then like you see his military units going, Ursa doesn't speak for us, and they run away. And then you just see Ursa's like character going, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, isn't it? I like how every like little character in his drawings has their own little intention. Like he literally spends the time to think about the intention of every little character.
Although I have to give Ursa like props too, because not only did like game mechanic come and just completely body his army, but then Bose like showed up and just declared war on him, and
Bose joined in, did he? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And Ursa is really good at not playing on tilt. Like he doesn't get tilted.
Yes.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
No, he doesn't. He literally doesn't. Like,
right, okay.
He is a happy bear.
He was just building railroads or something, yeah.
Like, I don't know. He was playing for like 8, like, the Civ gives like 8 hours long, right? And like,
yeah, it's so long.
So I had the very fortunate job of listening to like literally every stream because I was the person on the mic behind like talking to Moy, and I was listening to his stream because there was like his chat was like talking about whether or not he got points that he should have gotten or not, and he just like sounds like happy like all the time. I don't know if it's just like his cadence when he's talking, but like I
think he just has a very fuzzy bear demeanor.
It's what they put in the water in the UK. It does it to you. The weather's so bad they have to make up somehow,
It's like he has that carry on vibe, but with kindness.
Keep calm and carry on.
Keep calm but he's very kind with it.
Well, is that what we say when we're drinking our warm beer? Just keep calm. It's miserable, but just keep drinking it. Come on, man.
Cheerio, yeah.
So what's this whole Theodora having like 1,000 military strength?
Yeah.
Honestly, I told you that's why I want to put Theodora in the game. I think it's the AI I've spent the most time on recently. And so their religious beliefs should be on point, and like you see, they're already on point. Such a British term, isn't it? But They already have Eastern Orthodoxy in 14 cities. I think we could literally lose religious victory if we're not careful. To be honest.
And like I lost my one city that was getting me points towards religion.
Oh my god! Wait, are you telling me we're not gonna get a religion?
Well, I'm gonna keep trying.
We will lose the game if we don't do that.
I'm gonna try. Maybe I'll get it back, or I can build another holy site.
You better get it back. It's your actions that led to it being lost in the first place.
We just want everyone to know it was your fault, Zoe. It was your fault.
And I haven't
It's
even
karma, yeah.
I haven't even researched astrology yet,
Oh
so
my
I can
God.
try to get the religion.
No, I think you should do it in the Stangless because you have like the best empire by far. You've got so much space, and you even have the Great Bath as well. So much faith already.
So what you're saying? I don't have an empire? I understand.
No, that's not what I said. I just said the Stangless was a good one.
No, my empire is pathetic. It is one city. I have Zozo. And that's it. I have memories of tears.
I can research it in one turn, and then I'll build a holy site like immediately.
The depressing thing is that Zoe was so close. He was 4 points away as well from making a religion.
Oh, am I? I could probably just buy it.
Oh yeah, probably yeah.
If you guys send me some gold, I'll buy it.
I forget you could buy a great profit with gold. Yeah.
Yeah, send me some gold. I'll buy it.
Yeah, go for it. To bail you out now as well.
How much gold do you
I'm
need?
literally like under attack from the aggro Cree. I have to send you money.
I need like 200 gold, 160 gold.
How much do you have in the Stangless?
I just gave him 129.
Okay, I'll give him all my gold. I got all my gold, which is 124.
It didn't matter because I already had Byzantium showing up with Eastern Orthodoxy coming to convert me. So.
Oh my gosh. And I know my AI, right? So what they're going to do soon, so they've done the first two beliefs, very soon they're going to enhance it. And probably what they will enhance it with, I don't know, but probably what they will enhance it with is pilgrimage plus 2 faith per city. So they'll immediately have 28 faith a turn, or more now. How many cities do they have in now? I guess it's still 14. So they're going to have 28 faith a turn, like in 10 turns or something. Then we'll be in trouble.
Okay. All right. So you're saying...
And...
get a religion.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get a religion. You guys are gonna be so happy. You're gonna be like, "Good work, Zoe." I'll be like, "Thanks, guys."
And what's gonna happen is he's gonna get a religion, and then he's gonna get converted immediately.
Probably from.
It's just we just know it's gonna happen, isn't it?
There are barbarian men at arms just kind of kicking around.
Yeah. Well, I can buy these men at arms if I had more gold, but you know.
Oh, and also, one other thing I have to interject is I get this question like a fair amount. Like in my mod, I don't give the AI like any extra bonuses at all. Like I'm not going like, wow, here's like 100, here's like 50% free science for no reason. Like I don't give the AI any bonuses at all.
Wow,
right? So it's literally just improving the decision making. Literally. Obviously they get the deity bonuses, of course. But yeah.
That's really impressive, actually.
Yeah, it's 100% just decision making.
And now Catholicism is showing up to convert me. So
I will say the only thing I changed though is I reduced their starting warriors and deity. I spread them out a bit, so I reduced the total by 1 from like 5 to 4, and I spread out one of them to like they don't get it immediately; they get it on a district. To kind of because what would happen is there'd be too much of an early rush and you just lose the game. I don't think that was very fair. So to compensate for that, they get 1 extra builder, like when they build a later district. So that's like the only change, and I feel like that is kind of like a lose some starting warriors, gain an extra builder. That I say like so kind of later on. I feel like that's a fair trade to me. I just said the Drake lyric there. There you go, fair trade to me.
It's fair trade to me. Good enough for you. Now, having a prophet guarantees you a religion, right? Once you get your prophet, you're good. It doesn't matter about founding, right?
Yeah.
Well, you should found it before they convert all our cities, right? Like
before we lose the game.
We're already that's long overdue. we're not in a good spot. Zoe's down to one city.
You've been forward settled so hard, and you look at that settle, and they're about to settle. Like
Yeah,
they're gonna box you in.
They're gonna do another one in a second.
Oh, I'm in a dark age now as well because all I have to do is just all I've been building is spamming archers to defend from the crew to not lose the game.
Evangels, here we go.
Oh my gosh. This is going terribly.
You know, though, I think that's a testament to the nature of the CivShow is you're going to come on and you're going to lose miserably and you're going to have fun. And isn't that, like, the best about games like this? That, like, you know, if you can have fun getting your butt kicked, that's good. That's a good thing. That's character, right? That's character.
Yeah, I can see why you have that slogan now. You know.
Yeah. Louis, go do something you hate. Being miserable builds character.
Yeah, honestly, that's what they say. Is it what they say? It's what they say in Britain, probably.
That's what they say in Calvin and Hobbes, at least. Calvin, go do something you hate. Being miserable builds character. That was one of my favorite comic strips growing up. Oh my god, this is so pathetic. This is so sad. This is so sad.
I made peace with the crew though, at least.
Okay.
It was like a white piece, so the war had kind of just fallen off, and just to me shooting down their units of archers and me occasionally losing a unit and stuff. So there you go. But now I only have 2 cities. I had to cede Porto to them, so I feel like Austria at the start of World War II or something. Like,
should we combine?
Or not even Austria, like Czechoslovakia, like ceding the was it the Sudetenland? They ceded the bit around their country. Yeah, I feel like that.
Should we border control vote for somebody?
Yeah. What do you think? Anyone we need to contain? We could, to be fair, we could vote for the Korea's borders not to grow big culture. Those are pretty awful.
Sure.
Okay. And you want to do gypsum?
Sure.
Yeah, with duplicates or banning it?
Well, I don't want to ban it. I have 2 of them.
Oh, great.
Okay. Duplicates it is then.
Too late. I already heard ban.
I already banned it. Yeah, my 50 diplomatic favor went into banning it. All right. Yeah. Fuck you, Cree. Am I allowed to swear on the CivShow? I don't even know. Sorry if I've offended somebody.
Try not to.
Oh, okay. I'll like bleep that out or something. It's family friendly show. Like Zoe's children might be watching, or maybe not. I don't know.
You know what's funny? It's less that it's family friendly, and it's just the discourse that we've always gone for is like friendly banter, and it's just there's no
more civilized kind of thing.
Swearing in friendly banter. But yeah,
I thought you were gonna say there's no place for swearing in Canada. That would make sense.
Well,
It's too polite.
You know, you can swear. If I'm with friends, I swear every other word. You know, but it's just friendly banter. There's often a better way of. And it's weird because it's like swearing when people do it around me doesn't bother me. When people swear on the CivShow, like that was fine what you did, but like we've had guests on that like swear a lot to the point where I'm like, all right, I need you to stop because it's. But you have been great. You've been great.
Twitch is gonna ban me or something.
I think that was the first swear that came out so yeah, don't worry.
I just want to know what the policy was.
Yeah, we try to not swear. We're not gonna like.
No, I feel like oh my god, the Cree. Have you seen my capital? The Cree have just bought that iron tile off me. It's literally one tile from my capital.
Oh wow,
that's a special kind of jerky.
Oh my gosh! I told you the Cree they're the worst enemy. They've proved it correct. Yep. They took my city and bought my tiles.
My bias is established. That's it. They are indeed the worst.
Do you know what it reminds me of though? That game where you two played, where it was the old version of my AI mod, and you I don't even remember this. I think you were playing Portugal or something, Zoe, and you spawned by the Great Barrier Reef, and you're like, I've spawned on the Great Barrier Reef. This is amazing. It's coming back to me now. Yeah, and then Portugal bought the entire Great Barrier Reef. You just had none of it, even though it was literally next to your city. My friend and I just couldn't stop laughing. It was very funny.
I love that. Like we don't. I don't think get enough like feedback from the fans that like really like what we're doing, and like it's awesome that like just hearing your story and being like that you and your friends were watching the Civ show and some blunder, and it was hilarious, and you guys had a good laugh over it. I'm like, that's awesome. That's awesome. We don't hear that enough on the Civ show. Blundering is something.
It's all part of the fun, as you say.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Talking about all part of the fun, I don't know what the hell Phoenicia are doing. I think they know that they can just settle on the coast and have no loyalty pressure. So that's what they're going to do. They're going to settle north of Liverpool, I think, or something.
Yeah, they're not. They're not very nice. Maybe I can like look. They have a knight there too.
No. I know what you're thinking. You cannot take that settler.
I don't know. I got
You learned your lesson last time.
I might be able to take them out.
Oh, this is terrible. I don't even think I have any iron to build units because the crew bought it from me. I think it's mainly made worse by the fact I'm on this stream, so I'm only half focusing my turn.
That's every stream for us. Like even me, there's a lot of things that I'm just like, but I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a good time. But look at this is horrible. Like they're everywhere. We need them to go to war with each other. That's what we need to do. It
does happen.
We need Byzantium to go to war with the Phoenicians. If we can achieve
well, that might have happened if you didn't declare war on both of them and make like a natural enemy between the two of them.
But right now they're both just unfriendly with me. They're not hating me.
Oh, that's good. What is your relationship situation with them? Like why do they like you? Why do they dislike you? If you ever look at it, the breakdown.
So right now, looking at.
So Dido is at war with.
Stuff out.
So Dido is at war with Theodora.
Oh, she is. Oh, okay. Well, they're fighting each other. Well,
yeah.
Can we encourage this war more?
Yeah, Dido and Pachacuti are both friends with the Spaniards.
Declared friends or friendly?
Friendly, I think. I don't think it's declared friendship.
Not yet, anyway. Yeah, that's another thing in 4.0 is I put a lot of effort into getting the AI to like make strategic alliances and strategic friendships. That was the thing they weren't really doing in 3.0. They kind of had a tendency on the whole to like hate each other. Like not all the time, but if they did like each other, they wouldn't really make a friendship. Right. And that's one thing I've done in 4.0 is like they do make like proper alliances, especially as you progress throughout the game, and it can be like really problematic for the player if like both civs next to you make an alliance against you, of course, especially if it's like a military alliance. It's terrible.
Well,
because that's the thing that Ursa Ryan does. It really annoys me. What he does is Civ goes to war with him. It happened in the recent series, right? Norway goes to the war with him. He actually is in a bit of a precarious situation. Like Norway have quite a big army. Oh no, sorry, it was the Maori. The Maori have quite a big army, right? He is not really prepared for it. But what he does is he gets the Maori are quite friendly with everyone, but they don't have many declared friends, or if any at all. So he gets the entire world to declare war on the Maori for like 1 gold.
Right.
And then of course the Maori get distracted because they're on like suddenly 6 fronts or something, and they actually lost a city to America. I think Abraham Lincoln took one of the cities.
Oh, I remember that series. Yeah, he did that. Yeah.
Oh, so you're watching
winning,
it.
Yeah, they're winning the game essentially, and he.
Yeah. I'm actually so glad you're watching that because you can relate now.
Well, his videos are awesome.
Oh, they're so good. Yeah. I mean, they're even better when he plays my AI mod. You know. No, to be fair, they are what I love with Ursa Ryan. I think different people love him for different reasons. But one of my favorite things I'm watching him is when he's really, really challenged, and that like normally is when he plays my mod. So like, yeah. Whereas some people actually don't like it when he's challenged. They're like it's too stressful to just go and play like the crab civ.
I have this Phoenician settler surrounded, so it can't go anywhere, and I don't have an open border treaty, so I don't have to worry about it forward settling me.
You've given them no choice but to declare war on you.
Well, maybe if their AI was to make that decision. Doesn't seem they care though. Not right now, at least.
Well, for now, yeah, you'll see. Almost counts their Mars where they're just getting ganged up on by barbarians next to you in this Agnes. You just deal with your barbarians. To be fair, it is the Kree as well, actually. They're not. The
Oh
Kree
my
left them just so they kill my units.
Yes, Eastern.
My barbarians? Like, I'm not dealing with the barbarians?
North of you, they're quite far away. Oh, what did I say? Sorry, yeah, sorry to keep interrupting, but Eastern Orthodoxy, they've gone for pilgrimage, as I said.
Hey, there's berserkers for sale from the Quiet Fox clan. If you guys want. Good old berserker.
I would have bought one if I didn't give my gold to you.
I can give you your gold back.
I'll put you.
No,
Like,
it's alright.
you haven't found a religion yet, though.
I'm working on it.
Oh,
I'm working on it.
as long as you actually, oh no,
Let's think
you have the
about
great.
I'm actively trying to get one of the other religions. There's 3 left, and I have 2 holy sites. I have a temple being built.
This sound like all like good things
You,
to get a
you
religion.
didn't mention this. Well, unfortunately, Byzantium are already converting you, so.
If I get a profit, though, like, will it still be mine, or?
Yeah, it will convert back
Okay.
to yours.
Military
You just have to make sure you don't
emergency.
lose your capital, basically, or have it wiped out, basically.
Turn that down a little bit, kid. That wasn't to you. That was to my kid.
I realised. It's what the Canadians call people, kid.
Yes.
That's too aggressive to be Canadian, I think.
Kid?
They're too
Yeah,
friendly.
if I called you a kid, hey, calm down, kid.
For the stereotype in Canada is like we call you friend, guy, or buddy.
Buddy. I know buddy is such a Canadian word. Nobody says buddy in the UK. Like, nobody.
I'm not your buddy, guy. I'm not your guy, friend. I'm not your friend, buddy.
Military emergency.
Are you guys in this? I'm not in this.
Yeah, Zozo. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm not
Zozo's
in it.
captured. We want this, right? Maybe
What's it for? We can't see you.
So it's keeping. This is a military emergency. Dido has captured the Tears of the Shell. We must resist their aggression. Keeping
Of
units in
course.
the target city. You got a +2. Yeah, what the hell? Only live once.
Oh no, you didn't press yes, did you? You're gonna put us to war with them again.
What?
You're gonna force us into this. We have no choice.
Well, they're distracted. They're distracted. It won't get passed. It won't get passed. We don't have to worry. It won't get passed.
Well, you can take the settler at least now.
It failed.
Oh, it failed by one vote.
It failed by 1 vote. I wonder who voted.
Theodora voted for it, actually. Theodora's going to be in it, actually. It's going to be you and Theodora versus Dido, actually. Oh, that makes sense. They're already at war, aren't they? I
Yeah,
think.
they're already at war. That could have been okay. The friend of my enemy, you know?
Yeah, could have made an alliance. Although it's probably not a good thing to make an alliance with Theodora, because if she's about to win the game, then we won't have to declare war on her.
Fair. But in a way, then I feel like I won the game. So it's okay.
What?
Yeah, that's logical.
There's CivShow logic right there, yeah.
Zozo logic, at least.
Just
Civ
don't
Show,
even...
We make up weird moral victories.
Yes,
Like,
at the last,
it's a moral victory.
at the last
which
minute.
is,
Weird moral
this is
victory.
just as good as a regular victory.
Better, actually, most of the time. At least
yeah.
that's how we market them. That moral victories are better than any real victory.
That's all the Canadians say, yeah.
Am I in we're in last place. Okay, that's why.
We're just terrible, aren't we?
Spain has 25 techs and we have only 17.
Look at these guys.
And we're a team of 3. We
Look at
literally share tech
Look at
boosts.
these,
We
look
don't.
at these military scores. These military scores are ridiculous. What were we thinking? We should have all been military civs.
Yeah, I literally should have picked the most OP sim in the game. And England, Age of Steam.
Now in my defense, I have got very few. In fact, I only have one strategic resource. I have one strategic resource in my empire. So like, I'm not getting all that nice juicy production that I should be getting.
True. Yeah, I was pretty unlucky spawn actually. Only one strategic resource. That's pretty bad. I like how I just love how you've been using a great prophet as like a scout
Yeah.
because there's nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do. It's like, okay, you're gonna kill it. Okay, go back to my capital. Fine. Like I am getting some workers up there. Oh, you know what? I could buy a worker here probably.
Have you? Yeah, sorry. To continue what you're saying this time, have you seen Spain's science per turn? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, 100.
114. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna do this for you guys. Here you go. And
Right back.
here you go.
I think I'm just gonna be a 2-city empire or something because the crew have just full settled.
There you go.
What did you do?
I gave you both a gift.
Oh, it pay out. Oh, thank you very much.
I have duplicates, might as well, right? Yeah, it doesn't look like any of you have duplicates, which is unfortunate.
To be honest, neither of us have much. We're just killed by the AI. You're like the.
This
You're
is
like-
honestly like a total anomaly. Usually I'm the one who's like being like destroyed and crushed and stuff. And
No, you did really well actually. You did really well.
all right, I
That
need
great
to...
buff. That was a good move. Your capital is good.
I figured I was like, it's not taken yet. I think no one else is trying to build it then, probably. So
Yeah, with my AI, they don't massively value great buff. Like religious civs will go for it, but as kind of like a low priority thing.
okay, let's build another. Let's build another settler and then build. Oh, I like how it automatically queues things up. Okay, that's cool.
I've converted you to CQ UI now. I hope so anyway.
I
Open
also like how
borders.
it shows all the districts on your city. I like that too.
Yeah, that is actually one of the best bits actually.
Oh wait,
Cree wants so much for open borders. All right then, Cree.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do this.
Oh. Oh, you bought one. Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic. Is that the last No, it's not.
Oh,
No, there's two more. There's three more left, right? So, right, and I have two other
Wait.
sites, so two of my cities will automatically convert.
Yeah, 4 profits have been taken, so one's left. Yeah, hopefully they'll automatically convert. Yeah, I mean, Eastern Orthodoxy is already in decline actually.
To be fair, there are no cities next to me that are Eastern Orthodoxy. It was just like,
Sorry, go on.
oh, it was just like a random prophet that showed up and converted my capital.
Hopefully it gets rid of the. There's a bit of an inquisition there. What am I doing?
oh my gosh.
If you are watching, I normally am a pretty good Civ player, I'd say, but I've just been. I don't know what I've been doing.
Oh,
I
it
never play
didn't do it.
Portugal.
It didn't do it.
What were you looking for to do?
To convert my, I thought when you used a great person, even if
I
your
thought-
city was good.
It'll
I thought it did,
convert
yeah.
If all of every city that has a holy site should convert to your religion.
And it didn't do it.
Unless
Eastern
somebody
Orthodoxy was
went
so
and
strong.
tinkered in there or something.
No. My AI doesn't change any of the game mechanics or anything.
Oh, so it's TGM's fault. Oh, okay.
I've got a separate mod for that. It makes small little tweaks to the balance of the game.
So now I have to try to get another prophet.
Oh.
I don't think can you even get to?
Oh, I see.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. You should have used it in Bordeaux, I think.
Maybe, but I thought it was almost automatic that if you used the prophet, it would convert the city.
No,
And then
if
convert all...
there are already,
Yeah, same.
If it was already on its way, but yeah, I don't know.
It was already, yeah, it was already Eastern Orthodoxy. Yeah, it was. Well,
Okay, that's
I
my
never knew
bad.
that was a thing.
I thought okay. Okay, that was my bad.
You
My
learned
bad.
it
Sorry.
today. It's still up to Zoe. Okay. All right.
Yeah, we're in massive trouble here, right? Eastern Orthodoxy is in 20 cities now, and every city they convert, they get 2 faith return.
All
They're
right.
getting 40 faith return just from their religion already.
The traveler will be here next turn, but this is
Oh
gonna
wait,
be
no wait, no wait, wait. It may have worked. Sorry, that's my bad. Okay.
okay.
Oh, thank God.
Nystagmus just did a little doodle doodle.
Come on, come on, come on,
I
come on,
bet,
come
I
on.
bet, I bet you never played a game and like you're not even worrying about like science victory, culture victory. You're worrying about losing to the AI on religious victory. But that's never happened to you before.
We don't play the game that long, you know. Let's see. Did you get it? Doesn't look
Oh,
like it.
so Zoe,
Yeah, buddy.
they say that your sound is bad.
My sound is bad.
Yeah.
All I can do is like restart the stream, I guess. How
No,
bad?
you're quiet.
I'm quiet. That's weird.
Yeah.
Like, is this just being realized now, or has it been that way the whole stream?
No idea.
Mm.
I'm just saying what the chat is saying.
Test, 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 test,
Right.
test, test, test.
I,
Give me a
I
second.
worship the chat because I know what it's like to be in the chat. So
Is it my voice or everything that's quiet? A
It's
little
your
late to be
voice,
getting this feedback. Okay.
But not much, they said, so maybe it's not as bad. Let me just see.
yeah, they said it's better, but not by much. So it's still bad.
I
Clearly.
didn't really do anything, so that's why I'm like, what? It's better? Like, how is it better? I didn't really do anything. How's this? Is this better? Is that better? Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's better.
All right. All right.
Yeah, I can.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll get some feedback. Hopefully,
I hope that's better, everybody. I hope that's better. Maybe because you're talking louder. Maybe I am the loudest talker, like ever. Like I think.
Oh, no.
All right, so I made a mistake on that whole religion thing because I guess it makes me select the religion at the very end, and so I just thought that it like my prophet disappeared and stayed Eastern Orthodox.
All right. Yeah,
Oh, so you didn't even found the religion. I see.
Yeah, yeah.
He
I
got it.
thought like it didn't even let me do that. I was like, what? This is not.
Byzantium's that strong is that you're actually forbidden from making another religion to Eastern Orthodoxy. You have to follow Eastern Orthodoxy. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm normally absolute spam settlers, but I think the Kree War just distracted me. It's terrible. The funny thing is, I actually don't play against my AI that often because I don't really like playing single player, right? So, I think like play each other so much, but then I'm still kind of shocked when AI attacks me.
Right. What? What's going on? Why is it so aggressive?
Honestly, because I feel like there's still that doubt at the back of your mind because you're so used to the normal AI. You're like, oh well, maybe it's the Kree, maybe they'll be peaceful, but they're quite peaceful people, But no.
Do I have a place where I can settle? Oh, I have a couple places. Okay. Okay.
All right. Religion.
This is very interesting. I
next
think
turn.
I 100% want to revisit this.
No, I agree. I agree.
Thank you very much.
Let's book Roman Holiday for what? Next month? This time next month? Who's on?
Yeah, fantastic. Sounds good. Sounds good for me. Yeah.
Who's on next week?
Foibles.
Foibles. Yeah, I like. Really, it's a matter of just working with your schedule because, like, honestly, this sort of challenge, I could see working fantastic with four of us. If so, yeah, let's work with your schedule at least next month.
Mm-hmm.
But
No, yeah, I'd definitely be able to fit that in. I'd be very up for that. Yeah, definitely.
yeah, okay. A revisitation. I wish that like
I
we
mean, I wouldn't mind continuing the same game. But what I hate with Civ is never finishing games.
I know
Although maybe this game is done. I don't know.
th- th-
We're doing not well.
this would be a tough one. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it would definitely be a tough
Mm.
one. But I think we had the initial like figuring everything out too,
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
and then not anticipating. Oh, it's like somebody went and made the AI more aggressive. What's going on? It's doing exactly what we wanted it to
Oh
do.
wow. Hey, so did you? If you take a look at this, like these the UI mods that we're playing, because on the lenses they have new ones. So they have trade routes, so you can see how many where the trade routes all are. Um, you can see let me see, like scouts, where all the scouts are, and goodie huts. That's very, very. I like that.
All right, guys, I got the faith. I got the faith.
Well,
Traveler.
The traveler is here. I had to be. I only had 8 seconds to put the religion together.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
because it was
You,
very.
you could have paused the game. That's what we do in multiplayer
I
for religions.
I didn't want to interrupt anything, so we're gonna accept that that's the case, and I think I can make this work. Honestly, the options were not fantastic, so I took religious community. Meh, that's garbage, but whatever. The other options weren't that great, but I took zeal. I think zeal. If we're looking to spread faith, if we're looking to counter
Mm.
what's going on. And there is this little continent up here, the little island that I can expand to. So yeah, I think the idea of returning to a game fascinates me. Like until you see the defeat screen, you know. So yeah,
Yeah,
very
until you win or
easy.
lose. Yeah.
We don't normally do that, but it's something that like
I think you
honestly
should do it more
we
because
should
it's
do it
like
more. I agree. I
there's more
100%
the
agree.
satisfaction from actually knowing the end.
Yeah, it's just a matter of like, um, you know, when can we get you back, and then is
Yeah,
this what we
definitely.
want to do? But if we plan ahead, yeah, for sure. Like
When we
like
continue playing this game, just so you know, there is a bar plan near me where I can buy frigates now.
wow,
So
forget about
That's
this one
good.
here. We're a big massive underdog, but because we're a team and they're not a team, that does make our
Mm.
religious victory a little bit easier.
I'm not gonna lie. I think we might have to forget religious victory. I think Phoenicia or not Phoenicia. I think Dido is just. What am I saying? Yeah, Byzantium. We'll just run away with that. I don't know. We'll find out.
True. I am about to get another city. Three cities. Three cities, Ozo State. Here we go.
Bradford, what a lovely place.
I live near Brantford. I'm gonna call this
Where's he
the
actually?
third shell. Well, Brantford, Canada, not Brantford, England. But
so
yes.
I'm
Spain
sure.
has cursors. Yeah, Spain has cursors.
Spain of 130 science turn.
They have yeah, they have 10 techs higher than you
Oh yeah.
guys.
Oh, I have no doubt that we're doing pitifully in every regard, except for
They also
religion.
have eight cities as well.
I'm third place for religion, but that's a default. That's a total default. Third place.
Dido has 9 cities. Pachacudi has 6. Cree has 9.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have any gold to buy my shrine, so I'm gonna build it natural.
Yeah. Yeah. And by the way, just to reiterate, like um, this is the first time actually ever that version 4 has been played in multiplayer properly.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, you got that exclusive privilege.
I hear that, everybody. you haven't you haven't tried this yet. We're messing it up first.
Yeah, I had to test how foolproof it was.
But that's interesting that you know as we continue, because we're going to continue, that like this could influence your future tinkering, where it's like, oh, I guess I should take this into consideration for multiplayer, or even just an insight from playing it in the, because like in a way, when you play multiplayer like this, you're getting like 3 perspectives of the same mod, right? Because there's a lot more things that can go on, right? So that could be super helpful. Or at least I imagine it could be helpful.
Yeah, what it reminds me a bit of is this guy. I still remember this comment, right? It was on one of Ryan's videos, right? And basically what this guy said, he was like, I've seen an AI mod's been made before, but at the end of the day, the game is too complicated. There's too many things going on. It's too much. It's impossible to make a good AI mod. Like, he was like, I wish you good luck, but you're not going to do it. I'm like, I've proved you wrong.
I heard you.
Screw you, random YouTube chatter.
Apparently it can be done well. There you go.
Getting wrecked by its first wreck, W. Nice. In the chat. What we could do is also maybe we can have White and Nerdy on with Louis, and
should we just have like 8 people versus the AI or something?
Yeah, let's just 8 versus 1 AI. Let's see how good your AI responds now.
What, just versus not Theodora? Only victory, religious victory. I think we probably lose, to be honest. But no, yeah, I mean, what you can do actually is, if you have more people to ramp up the difficulty, you can do what Ursa Ryan does, and play Deity plus plus. It's just 2 more levels above Deity.
Right.
And so that does make it super, super difficult, basically. The only thing that does annoy me about that, right, is that people comment on like Ursa Ryan's videos and they're like, oh wow, this Deity plus plus mod makes the AI so much better. And I'm like, no, all the work I put into it. Or my favorite comment is, I'm so glad Frax has put all this work into the AI on the last patch. It's so much better now. I'm like, oh no.
That's a compliment too, though.
Yeah, it is a compliment, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like,
I think it's like an official
patch. I mean, Frax, if you want to integrate it into the game, you know, it could be arranged. It could be arranged.
Here's my resume.
yeah, exactly.
My people will contact your people.
Yeah.
Here's my receptionist number. No, I don't have a receptionist. I wish I did. No, I had about like 4 different people commenting that Fraxis should hire me. So, you know, Fraxis, if you're hiring any like AI developers, then I'm available.
Hire us all, Fraxis. Just bring us all in, okay?
Yeah. Zoe's quite good as well. He's in charge of like testing out the AI against interesting decisions.
Against dumb strategies. Yeah. What's your position here? Oh, I'm the local dummy, basically the PC dummy. I mean, you know, like they say, like when you're testing any new product, to make it,
you've got to factor in all audiences, right?
You need to account for all fools. Well,
all situations.
I'm your fool. Okay, I'm a fool for hire. I like that, fool for hire. I would wear that with pride.
It's basic concept of testing. You've got to cover all inputs.
It's true. Yeah. It's like, you don't know what people are going to use this power drill for. They may use it as a doorstop. They might use it for serving hors d'oeuvres. You don't know. You don't know what they're doing.
I didn't even know. You didn't hear what you said. I thought you said serving up dwarfs. I'm like, that's a bit fun.
They might be serving up
no, I don't know what that means. And no, I don't want to know.
Hors d'oeuvre. It's a French word, I think. Hors d'oeuvre, like an appetizer. I'm just saying it.
You French Canadians.
My nasally. No, I had this. I had trying to say my name, raising Zozo. And just this was in our journey to America recently. It just wasn't computing. They couldn't understand my accent. Raising, like R-A-Z, Z. What do you mean Z? Raising. We have an accent.
I thought
We
your
have an
name was for a
accent.
while.
Raging? You thought it was raging?
Yeah, I thought it was raging for a while. I did, yeah.
That's more of an emotional thing that you're like, well, that guy's always angry. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Always
I
rage
think you have
quitting,
like
flipping
a,
the table over, breaking his computer.
especially right now. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
Blaming all his problems on Nystagmus's computer.
Yep, yep. It's all Agnes's computer's fault.
yeah. To be fair, I mean, if you do get a new computer, we can play True Start at least.
It's true, Nystagmus. It's your fault.
And I will laugh so hard if it like I get it and it doesn't even work on that. It wasn't even my computer to begin with. I'm like, well, it
No,
seems
no,
like you
I had a
all
friend
already
that got a
lied to
computer
me.
recently, and it made a massive difference. Like,
Oh
massive
man,
difference.
I couldn't imagine.
I'm just
putting
curious. Did
Sim
I
on
just
my
like
old
buy a
computer.
really crappy computer or something like that? Is that what happened?
You might have done. I had a friend that did the same thing. Like some of those pre-built builders, they really like they take advantage of you. Like some of them really do. Um,
And Nystagmus, ultimately, if I can build a computer, you can build a computer.
it's
Like
actually not that hard.
it's a matter of just listening, and listening and following instructions, right? And it's something that especially if you just ask Moy ahead of time, he might be willing to. But there's probably other people in the community to be willing to help you put one together.
Is Moy gonna like fly over?
I'm just saying, he helped me put mine together, and we were able to do it.
You guys do it. You guys did it virtually too, right?
Yeah, we did. Oh, totally virtually.
Oh right, nice.
Yeah, and it worked out. Like really, the most time consuming thing was me not having a flash drive for installing Windows. Like honestly, that was probably the more time consuming thing. But
Well, you just have to go to the store and buy one, kind of thing. Yeah.
well, and it's interesting. Like if you're not super technical, doing things like that, like putting together your own hardware, it gives you, I think, a really positive perspective of the technology. Maybe once it intimidated me, but then doing it myself, it was less intimidating. Um, it's something.
It's quite
that,
satisfying as well. I feel.
It is. There's a satisfaction to it, and like I know for me personally, I've become much more technical in the last couple of years, both on the hardware and on the software side. I'm still rubbish at it, but much less rubbish than I was 3 years ago.
Less rubbish. It's a good
Welcome
metric,
to the
actually.
CivShow, where we're less rubbish than the competition.
Yeah, but if you keep getting less rubbish than the day before,
That's
then
it,
eventually
though.
you won't be rubbish.
That is the path to mastery.
That's basically what my AI was, just making it,
Hey, see,
a little bit better every day.
See how we transition there into making you made the AI a little less rubbish.
I make everything about the AI, don't I? So I found the way to make it about the AI. Of course, I did.
Every time he brings it back to the AI. He's really got it in for the AI. No, he loves the AI. He wants to release their potential.
What have I done? What have I created? It's too much. It's too good. It's too good.
The saddest little shell, which is where the traveler was born, has a shrine. So I can now begin with my 4.9 faith a turn. I can now begin. Ooh, it's gone up to 8.5. It's up
You
there
better
now.
enhance your religion quickly because the good beliefs have already been taken. With my mod, right, the beliefs they pick and the motivations behind almost every one, especially the good ones, like completely what I've been doing in 4.0 is completely redesigning the motivations behind each one.
Okay.
So if you have a look at Theodora, right, she's picked almost everything is to do with expanding her religion militarily and also just spreading it everywhere, right? Like look at her beliefs, and her whole civ will be about that as well. But you can see the Cree that they've gone for cross cultural dialogue. The AI doesn't normally do that as well. That's a good pick for Cree, I think, right now. Oh yeah, I see literally as I was talking about it, the Stanglers have just gone it's just taken more church, so that was good.
Yeah, I just remember I can evangelize my belief. Totally forgot about that.
I reminded him. Have you seen look at my city Evora? I don't think the Korea being a bit sus, I'm not gonna lie. Look at Evora. I just don't trust what the career up to. I think they're coming back for round 2.
Yeah, it looks like it. And then I think Pachikuti's coming for me too because there's a couple of knights on the way.
For God's sake, Cree. Thought we were done. We made peace and everything.
All right, so I've built a temple.
You,
I do have a missionary who's going to start
you better
spreading it.
enhance it with Defender of the Faith pretty quickly.
I'm gonna do you know, unfortunately we can't yet transfer faith. But now that RomanHoliday is here, we're gonna be able to, next week RomanHoliday shows us how to trade faith. Double points towards a great person. Is there one that we're looking to gun towards?
Should we just like ban great scientists or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. Great scientist banned, and how about what Nystagmus is right in the middle? Should we give Nystagmus trade? Or Zhao? Ooh,
I would give it to
Portugal.
Zhao.
Portugal.
I like how I am Zhao, but you just call it Zhao anyway.
Zhao.
Yeah, I'll take +1 trade. I'll take that. We'll see how the AI votes here because I have put some work into mixing up what they do in World Congress. So we'll see.
See, I think we could conceivably make a comeback here. I guess it depends on how aggressive the. No, you got it. No great profit. That doesn't surprise me. How aggressive is the expansion of this religion going to be? Are they going to push into me right away?
They will. They'll come for you.
All right. Well,
they're coming for you.
I'm starting to spread the traveler. We're gonna get it out of the tiny shell, the saddest shell. There's two citizens that follow it. 2.
Oh, how many citizens follow Fedora's religion? Can we see?
Let's take a look. I keep forgetting to that you guys can only see me. Okay, so 23 cities. Just 23. That's fine. It's nothing big. Work ethic, crusade, pilgrimage, and mosque. What the fungula is going on here? That's not how AI usually chooses things. Choral music, very good.
Oh, you're looking at the beliefs, yeah.
Yeah.
It's too intelligent. What the hell?
Oh man. So our team, we got Theodora's converted 3 out of 8 civs. Poundmaker's converted 2 out of 8 civs.
Oh no.
And our team has converted 1. And that's because Nystagmus has.
We're 3 people.
Mine is not even converted yet because only one of my cities is following it. Like, would Moksha be good? Should I get Moksha? Will it?
It could be worth it to kind of keep the religion away, you know. That's another thing that Fedora will do, is that Fedora will quickly max out Moksha to that promotion. That means apostles start with 2 promotions, right? Very quickly. And then what they'll do is they'll pick all of the promotions that are like massively useful for spreading religion. Right. So you do see apostles that are like +2 spreads and then destroys 75% pressure when it gets to the city, or triple strength in enemy civilizations. So you get that double combo apostle from the AI as well.
So what I'll say is, like, we're about the era's about to wrap up. I think that'll be a good time to pause the game, because then if we decide to continue it, it'll be at the beginning of a new era, which is I think ideal. I really do like the idea of spillover games that we do continue and explore, and maybe what we can do
we can decide if we want to continue this game, you know, at the end. But have that, like, maybe the next time that we have you on, Louis, is we'll plan for like a 2-weeker, like a back to back.
I think that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, can manage where we can start the game, and now we'll know that like it didn't work doing the true start location and just go right.
Yeah, we're never doing that again.
So, just out of curiosity, am I allowed to declare war on Theodora because they're showing up with like 1,000 missionaries?
Go for it. Yeah, that's a great way.
Yeah,
That's
go for it. Yeah.
Great way. Yeah, we have 3 turns. You declare your war when you're ready, or now.
Yeah, right now.
Okay, do it.
Sorry.
It's done.
The craziest thing is, as well, is that I guess we're kind of forgetting the reason why I've made Theodora so crazy about spreading religion is because obviously for every capital they wipe out, they get 3 combat strength.
Yeah.
Right. So they've converted what, 3 civs. I don't know how many of them were religious capitals. To be fair, in this game, not that many, but in other games, loads. Right. So they often can get, when they combo with that with Crusade, they get +3 for converting their own capital. So if they convert 2 other civs and they have Crusade spread to you, that's +19 combat strength against you. And then you add the +4 from Big Deity, that's +23 combat strength before you add in anything else, before you add in like more advanced units against you. Before you add in like a great general that could bring it to 28, etc.
Denounced right away from Phoenicia, probably because of this war with are they no longer hating each other? Yeah, they're no longer at peace or at war. They're now just unfriendly. We had troops on their border. First impression of you -6. Settled near them -6. Grievance from others. Yeah, okay. And Dido is displeased because you have many coastal cities. Oh, I understand. Oh, it has nothing to do with you, Nystagmus. It's because all of my cities are coastal cities.
It wasn't my fault.
It was technically not your fault. I'm pretty sure I could find a way to blame you. Don't worry.
You're also pretty smart. Like, as soon as I declared war on Theodora, all the missionaries left.
Well, now you also have a Catholicism from the Cree coming your way, and this is kind of the problem with religion. Is oh wait, they're running away. Okay, that once
No,
you start.
I now have enough faith to like buy apostles and stuff. So
Wow, that's impressive. I'm making 14 faith a turn, so I don't know what it's like to have that amazing faith. But I imagine it's amazing. Alright, let's build a city here.
So last turn, right? So then we save.
Ooh.
I guess
Yeah,
you want me
we'll
to save
yeah.
the game?
We'll save the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, to 7:50, right on time to start talking about the game and everything, and then
Yeah.
we'll make plans.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, usually we go in reverse order of worst to best. So let's start with RomanHoliday. And just your thoughts on today's game or on anything in general. The conch is yours.
No, it's been a privilege being on here and playing with you guys. So yeah, thank you very much for that. I'm glad that we got to see the end and we saw the benefits of buying a new computer as well for Nystagmus. But yeah, no, it's been a great game, and I would definitely be up for like a kind of like a 2-part thing where you actually finish, because it'd be interesting to see that, like, could we actually beat it? I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like we start a new one, right? Because like we've learned our lessons from this game, right? Start a new one, aware of what's going to happen, and then see if we can win. I say.
Okay, and that brings it to me. Yeah, like this one we are very behind. But I think that that now that we're this is like the baptism by fire, and now even I'm like, okay, this AI's not your typical dopey AI. Although I will say there seem to be more, like I saw more settlers and the risk of undefended settlers. usually I find the AI defends their settlers. It seemed that these were willing to like take that risk and get the settlers everywhere, and it worked very effectively. Like the Phoenicians are everywhere. They're everywhere. But yeah, lessons were learned. This game, like, I think it would have been an uphill fight in that when we got to the top of the hill, we realized that we're at the base of a mountain, and we would have lost ultimately. But I have this island above me that I could have probably gotten like 6 cities out of. I don't think it would have been enough. I think it would have been too little, too late. So yeah, I think when we do this again, we're gonna do a 2-parter, and but with the goal that we're gonna try and beat the AI. That we are gonna stomp the comp. And
no, don't say that. You jinx it every time.
we'll try that in a few weeks' time. We're gonna get our people to talk to Holiday's people, and we're gonna find a timetable that works. Nystagmus, as the champion of the night, you get the final word.
Man, I don't know what to say. Well, should we save the game now? Like,
Go ahead, save it.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you already saved it. Oh
Oh,
well.
sorry, I was waiting for everyone to finish the. Let me just.
Oh no, I was deliberately just not doing it because I thought you'd saved it.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
Nystagmus, it's your fault.
All right, let me just do it again. There we go, saved. All right. Yeah, I don't know what to say because usually I'm not in this position. I don't usually get the last word because I'm the worst player at this game. And
With the recent retirement, Nystagmus, you're now up there for best because I'm terrible at this game too.
Wow, someone's sieging one of the city states next to me, so that's obviously Patch TV. But so I really like the mod. I actually like the highlight of the night for me is all these UI mods I didn't know existed. So thank you for that, Louis.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I like the idea that I can see all the districts on the city little thing here. I like when you click on the city, what pops up. I think that's all really cool. The AIs themselves, yeah, very. I've never seen some of the things that they've done so far. So I think it's definitely true. I think you're right about Theodora for sure. In what you've done, what you've done for Theodora, definitely just like showing up trying to dominate in a religious victory. And I've never seen the AI try to do that. So I really want to play this again. I promise to try to upgrade my system so that we can play maybe a true start map, maybe.
Oh
Yeah.
At some point. So
Definitely.
I will talk to some people about doing that. But yeah, I had a blast.
Yeah, this was fantastic. I just want to like super thank you, Louis, for being our first
Thank you.
first guest of the year of 2024.
No, it's a privilege to start the new season. Yeah.
I think it was you that, like, when I was talking to you earlier, you were like, it's like talking to a celebrity. I'm like, what? something to that effect, because we obviously,
Yeah, I think on messaging, I think, yeah.
we here at the CivShow, like, but we know that we do have some fans that are super dedicated and come out and we, like, it's awesome. It's been a hell of a roller coaster ride meeting everybody and seeing all this stuff. And like, I think the fantastic thing here is that we've played your mods and we think you're the hero. Like, you're doing all of these amazing things and like doing your best to like make the game as hard as you feel it needs to be. And I think a lot of people dig that. I love that we got to try 4.0. 4.0.
Yeah.
4.0. Nobody.
Exclusive
nobody
access.
got
Yeah.
4.0. Oh. And then Nystagmus.
Ursa Ryan he's desperate to play 4.0.
Yeah.
He can't stop messaging me about it. Well, like on his server.
and unfortunately, after today, you're like, nope, I gotta make some more modifications. Everybody.
Yeah, it's gonna be another 3 months, Ursa Ryan. I'm sorry.
CivShow ruined it again. But no, we really appreciate you
taking the time. I know that you were partying last night and all the rest of
Yeah,
that.
it is.
And
It's,
then
it's
2
4
in the
minutes to
morning.
4 in the morning now,
Yeah,
but you know,
it's getting up there. We really appreciate you coming out. We're going to plan around your schedule. Although I'm telling you, you may have just caused a fundamental shift in the power of the Civ Show with a 5 p.m. start Eastern time here where I am. Yeah, we're gonna talk more about that possibility. Either way, it was fantastic having you on tonight.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being our guest, and thank you
And
everyone here for tuning in. Go ahead, Stagman.
yeah, I just thank everyone for another new Civ show. I know that we're had a change for this year, and so I just like to take my opportunity to thank Moy. I don't know if he's watching right now, but for everything he's done. I know we've been chatting behind the scenes too, but as we try to find our footing for this year, hit our stride. So I'd like to thank everyone to come out watching, and thank you for Louis to come out to play with us the very first time this year.
I would also like to thank that particular brand of beer, the Moy beer. Hey, I was just like about to, and then you took my beer. No, yes, of course, we're gonna do our best to keep this torch held in the name of Moy, and yes, for sure, ever grateful for everything that our good dear friend has done for us and for the community. We wouldn't all be here today, right? Like he's champion of justice. Okay, Moy, you're the champion of justice. I don't give that title out sparingly. Okay. Either way, thank you, and yeah, thank everyone for joining us. I know it's been a few weeks since we were on. Next week, Nystagmus, we got an exciting show. Who's on next week?
I believe Foibles is joining us. I will confirm that with Foibles, but will be joining us next week to play some Civ as well.
Foible's going to be on the show. I think we have Sassy later in February too, and it looks like we got Lua Lue going to be returning, and we'll make that an exciting one too. A multi-parter. Yeah, we'll have a part 1-2 thing. It will be very exciting.
Yeah, it's scheduled in advance and everything. Yeah.
All right, excellent. Well, that's it for us tonight, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Let me just see if we want to raid somebody. Let's see who's playing. I see
Sophie's playing.
I see Mitch, but that's the drumming. Who do you see? You see
Sophie.
Sophie is? All right.
Yeah, Sophie's streaming.
I like Sophie. Sophie of Sophie
Yeah.
Quest.
Yep.
Okay.
Civ Give participant.
Sophie Quest is Prince of Persia. Is that the new one? The Lost Crown? I don't know. I used to play Prince of Persia on a 486 computer, like back in the day when we put 86 at the end of a computer to tell you if it was good or not. That was before Pentium. I don't even think they do that anymore.
It's probably what Nystagmus still has, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right.
Revitalized.
Let's raid the wonderful Sophie Quest. So jump in on that if you're down for some Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. And from everyone here at the Civ Show, thank you so much. Make sure that next turn is not your last one. Good night.
Thank you very much.
Good night.